Yo, what up, y'all? Keeping the VOD up of this, most likely, for sure. Gonna be labbing the 6-6 point lock today again. What you're looking at right now, a viewer actually submitted, like, literally right as I woke up today, aka a couple minutes ago. But it looks very interesting. I'm trying to see if we can maybe tweak it. I haven't even tried myself yet. Some key points to try and hit, potentially, would be, let's see, off rip, the dunk goes to 88 in 3 caps. I would like to see if we could get it to go to 89 in 3 instead. Be pretty clean way to like trim down on things. What up, Suda? Also here, let me put this down so I can see YouTube chat. What up, Max? What up, Dorf? Money made. How's it going, man? So ideally, I'd like to try and tweak this a little bit to where the dunk is 3. Passac goes to 90. Maybe we could see if it could go to 92 in like less caps potentially with this as well. I don't know. Just here to spitball some ideas of the tweaking and stuff. But the steal requires 3. Board requires 3. Maybe we could figure out how to make that work a little bit too, potentially. What's up, everybody? Appreciate everybody hopping in stream real early and stuff too. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just like, I just woke up, so I'm a little bit sick, but it's definitely been trying to get me sick like the last couple of days, and I've been fighting it. But what's good, Laker? I was just wondering when you were gonna stream today, and then I got the notification. Yeah, I was telling people it was gonna be around about this time or so. I'm intrigued to see what to cook up in here. Yeah, so I was just saying, let me backtrack because I know a lot of y'all are just getting in here. Someone submitted this to me. We should definitely shout him out here because I'm sure he put in some work and stuff. So let me go pull it up real quick. Oh, it's TNT. Okay, yeah. I didn't even peep who it was. Yeah, TNT crew. Literally handcrafted this. And then even sent like what he thought was probably gonna be like, you know, mandatory caps and whatnot. I actually have a bit of different opinion on this whole 92 thing now. I did kind of pivot off that. Also, I don't know if I could be wrong, but I don't think he calculated this the right way. I don't think this is 92 dunk. Or wait, it says 93. But even still, it's that like, I mean, boom, 4 equals 80, 85, 88. No, that's right. Since 91, 93. Okay. But yeah, in a perfect world, I'd like to see if we can get it to hit 89 in 3 caps. If we can modify it. I'd probably like to have more free throw, too. Cool that he got the perim to stay at 99, even at 93. Maybe there's a way we could like go down and tweak that as well. I'm curious to see which of these are valuable caps and what needs to stay, what doesn't. I didn't ask him specifically. Hopefully, maybe he can hop in the chat with us today too. The physicals are a little bit low. Obviously, the caps on the agility put it to 90. Doesn't get 92 easily, but yeah, I don't know. He's onto something with it though, potentially. If we can fine tune it a little bit more, it'd probably be ideal. Can you show how to do the protect dribble move? It's literally just tap LT and run. I've tried doing it in a video explaining it though, but I don't know. I mean, just woke up. Yeah, I mean, what can I say, bro? It's the no flex, no like, you know, ego, but it is the self-employed schedule. He really just kind of, you know. I find myself naturally work out a whole lot better when it's semi-nocturnal, bro. Like, I'm definitely not the kind of guy that likes waking up at like 7 a.m. And I've done it before in life for work as well. But if anything, 5 a.m. that shit sucks. No specific dribble style, man. I can't do it. Yeah, nah, it shouldn't be anything in particular. What's your speed? What's your speed with ball and like ball handling shit like that though? If it's way too low, it doesn't perform the same way on like extremely low ratings. I don't know how you waking up at noon, my whole day feels wasted. Well, see, that's the thing is like obviously, I do a lot more. Granted, it's when I'm daily uploading. Nowadays, I do a lot more of like my own free time shit. Like later at night. But the thing is, no one's on to hoop like for like runs by like noon. So it almost just makes no sense for my day to even start then. So find myself just waking up at like 3. People are finally getting on to like get runs and stuff. So it just naturally works out that way where then by around like 4 or so, probably get stuff rolling. I maybe will like either get right to it a little bit more or like wake up a little bit earlier if I gotta do some shit like get groceries or something like that for the day, or I don't know. But yeah, as it's getting colder, I don't really feel like going outside too much anyway. Yeah, and late at night, I don't know. I'd rather just do my own like kind of free time stuff later rather than early, if you get what I'm saying. Like, not to mention, I usually plan my videos a day ahead too, so my recording stuff is usually later. Like I said, right now we're not exactly doing daily though, so yeah, I don't know. I've just been playing COD and shit with my dad, slash my brother, or even myself. They got that double XP shit going on right now too. I think Nuketown too. I might have to hop on there a little bit later, but. You think it's be a good hash build for 5s? Nah. It's definitely not meant to play like wing. The intention is definitely more of a like 5-out point guard. Yeah, the I don't know if the 6'6" would be good for sure as like a real shooting guard. I like that 6'4" though for sure. I still have yet to see it in action quite as much though. What up, TNT? We're looking at your build right now. I was wondering if you had any insight on cap breaker stuff, what like you tried tweaking or didn't, or if you just landed on this real quick, like or if you fine-tuned this like multiple times and came up with this as the finale and you couldn't even budge hardly at all. Like, I'm wondering if we can do, I'm gonna just have a laundry list of things that maybe I'm curious about changing. I'd like to see if we can get, it was a final more, okay, I'm curious if we can see about getting, I don't know, let's say 88 dunk or 89 dunk off 3 caps. If we can have our free throw higher, if we could go with 85 ball handle, drop the lay, and drop the post control. I think that was an expensive cap originally. Yeah, I'm down to give it a shot for sure. At the very least, I'm curious if we could drop the perim any more, or if 93 was the max. The steal's in a good spot, getting 85 and 3, pretty clean. And then. Potentially, I'd like to try and get more physicals, but I don't know. I guess can't have it all. So, yeah, the 91 steal long-term play is cool. This would be a demigod of all demigods if I just had like infinite cap breakers or like just more, like. But we are gonna have to work around some of this. It's cool though. I like the natural 3-point if it's affordable, because this is absolutely getting a lot done as far as like other value. Like, we're getting real value out of steal, real like a +2 on the perim. We're getting real value out of dunk. So like, it's definitely good. Not to mention the agility as well. What I'm here today especially is to take your version that you sent. I was gonna just beat my head against the wall trying to find some other shit on like the original version on stream here today. Why higher speed and not agility? I think agility can get the +2s. I don't think speed can. So I'm assuming that's why he did that, at least. Also, I noticed he went lower weight. This is 183. I don't know if that was intentionally to get the D-board to max out at 80 by any chance, TNT? Or did you just decide to go with this? What up, Ridiculous? My bad, I didn't see you. It works with other weight? Okay. Gotcha. We can definitely check it out at least, but I don't know. I'm cool if just go with 80 D-board too, though. How can I check out, how can I send a version of the build? Here, give me 1 sec. Because I should do this anyway. I'm going to get the link for the stream again, and then you guys can submit on that if you have your own little changes and tweaks on it. Okay. Copy the link, put it on Twitter. Okay, I just tweeted. If you guys want, you can. Wait, what the hell? Oh, Turdy Joe just quoted my shit, or he like. He posted on Twitter about the Twitch noti that I have where it says "What's up, y'all? It's LakerFan here," and he said, "Here, let me just pull it up." I'll leave that there. Yeah, but hey, I cooked with the Twitch noti for sure. Anyway, yeah, this tweet. Wait, oh fuck, of course now it's not gonna be my most recent one. Whatever. Yo, you guys get it. It'll be this one that you submit shit under. I'll leave it up here just in case we need to put people onto that as well. What up, Hattie? Hattie, you're the dude that you be playing Comp Pro Am or just Pro Am in general? Or wait, oh, it's that I was gonna do the coaching sesh with you, right? Is that what? But yeah, if you do want to send the builds, it's under that tweet right there. Why would someone play on this build? 6'8" guards have the same perimeter and steal with better dunk and shooting. They do not have 99 per rim. The 6'8s for sure don't. Not to mention, we're not talking about the same speed and agility at all. Well, I'm not going to settle for 90 agility for the record, let alone 90 speed. Also, again, it's speed with ball. Like, I mean, we could go on a laundry list of the shit that I find interesting about this versus the 6'8. Like, I mean, 99 per rim while having 86 speed with ball, aka Legend Lightning Launch, aka when it's, you know, takeover boosted and shit too, it's gonna be 99 speed with ball. We're still gonna have like crazy speed, agility, 99 per rim, like I said. I mean, those are the main selling points for sure. Anything else is not exactly special, I would say. But oh yeah, Suda, I've been on that since like day 2, bruh, for sure. I think Joe was also really early to it too. You're gonna need to hit Legend 1 for those extra caps. So much cap potential possibilities of this build. Yeah, and I'm not doing that, brother. But 19 caps is what I'm working with in technicality. So I got specialization ones I could spend on either if we can find a way to just make it 2D board, or if this isn't even valuable in the first place, then we can just put this on. The issue here is I don't really know what we could take off, because that's just the difficulty in the whole like shooting version. Let me pull up my own version and see which is actually better for the cap stuff. Because I do agree with what Tonic's saying. It looks very cap breaker intensive. What dunk are you wanting? Probably at least 89. I think this is me right here. Wait, why the hell do I have 91 pass? Oh wait, nah, this isn't the one I had. Hold on, let me find a more complete version here. I think it was this. Yeah. So here's what I got right now. Consider that it's 1 here, 5 here, aka 7, 5 more here, aka 12. That's everything. And then everything else goes into physicals. So, aka I have a total of 19. So, after 12, that's 7 more I could put into physicals. That's probably like 4 agility and 3 speed. Aka I'd have 92. Honestly, it looks better probably overall, just because of the things that we said of it being less cap breaker intensive. What I could also do is I could do something like this to get an agility back. There was something else that I was able to do too. Oh yeah, like, so I could change the standing dunk and close shot as well. We could drop the interior even more and get another set of physicals. So I went through a little Rolodex of screenshots here, and let me see if I can allow y'all to see this in an easy way. Let me see if I can make it pivot back and forward really quickly. So this is the one I was just showing, where it's 80 interior D, 80 block, with like 89 speed, 88 agility. This one, as you can see, ups the agility, but drops the interior in the block. So it's like 72. Wait, did I change anything else on this? I don't think so. I think it's just simply put, oh, it's 2 more agility, my bad. 2 more agility. Interior and block get dropped by 2 and 8. And the O board went up by 1. So, not a huge deal, but what up, Blitz? What was this one doing? Oh, this is if I drop the standing dunk close shot, I could have 78, 78 while still having that same set of attributes. So pretty much where I can like pivot off of things on this build would be here. Let me make it bare bones, just everything that we actually need. Here's the bare minimum. We can choose where to put things elsewhere, whether we want the 80 interior, 80 block, and then I could have like, you know, 1 more right there, or I could put 2 right here. Boom, have that 83 standing that I'm pretty familiar with and, you know, comfortable with, as well as get paint patroller. Or we could just simply get 1 more agility, 1 more O board, something like that. Or if we just wanted to settle on not having the rim guardian, then I could come to the conclusion of something like this, where it gets more of those physical points. Because if we did feel comfortable with something like this, where it was bare bones, like, you know, standing dunk low, the interior and block lower, what would that be in total? We'd have 1, 2, 7, 12. That leaves us again 7 more after that. That'd be what, 2 agility, 5 speed. We're talking 92 agility, 94 speed now on it. And that's for being okay with not having rim guardian and okay with not having the 83 you know, standing dunk. This is what I was looking at. Now, I mean, the version that that TNT sent over here, yeah. It had a lot to be done on the caps, and I'm trying to see if we can like rein it in a little bit, figure out how to make it work. I think the natural 3-point is just way harder to afford shit, but it makes it work elsewhere because the caps get like way better value on the other things. You don't like 81 standing? I'm trying it for the first time. I'm just the kind of guy where I meter dunk a lot in a game, so that leads to me ending up with a lot of standing dunks too. And I saw it myself, I guess I'll say that much, is that I tried 81. It wasn't a deal breaker. I didn't remake a build just because 81 I thought was trash. But after having made one with like 83, 84-ish, you know, I was really fucking with it. I like it a lot as far as the consistency and being able to standing meter dunk. But I mean, if you don't use it a lot, I would understand not investing into that. Can we try? I'm gonna try something. Let's just get to messing around on this build a little bit more before I give up on it entirely. $92 don't work. Look at Twitter. Oh, sent the 6-6. Wasn't sure if you wanted super high pass. I would definitely prefer it, but all right, I'll check it out real quick.
Okay, I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be honest.
What up, Jay Hay?
Actually,
I watch you since 2K20. That small forward 6'11" or 6'9" build still giving me smiles. I have a question though. Is 6'11" fun to play? Mostly offline. They're good. They were definitely better at one point in time though. 6'8" are definitely where it's at, but I think you can still make a 6'11" and get away with it. Like, it's not going to be elite speed, you know, but it is respectable. Did we patch this up a little bit? I think it's better. Wait. This goes 90. Yeah, right. 93 works, right? Yeah, duh. Okay, it's one down. Well, we saved ourselves some points with the rebounding, because where did I take down? I took the ball handle down by 1. So let us take the layup down, because this is still going to be where it's at right here. Nothing changed. Pass act, nothing changed. Agility, nothing changed. And same goes for steal, too. So we patched up one thing, at the very least. Let me trim this down to what we actually need now. Like, in a perfect world, where do I end up at? It's a lot of physicals, for sure. A lot of physicals. At the very least, 3 agility. Definitely 3 steal. So let's just start here. 3, 8. In a perfect world, I'd like to get this to 3, so we'll call this 11. More like 13, kind of. In a perfect world, I'd try and get this to 92. I don't really want to call it 15 though. Like, I'm not gonna spend points on a +1 pass act. It's getting closer for sure. Oh, and also I can drop the hey Terps, appreciate the membership, my man. Yeah, 100% definitely want 99 per MD. Do you need to, are you like tweaking stuff? Okay, scratch that, made it better. Got you. If I create 6'11 with 92 speed with ball, is that even a thing? Oh, wait, or a 6'1 with 92 speed with ball. Can be same speed going up and down the court. I don't think the height makes a huge difference on like the movement in this game. I could be wrong though. I don't really know. I don't know what you mean by a 6'11 with 92 speed with ball though. Talking PC. What if I ditch the Rim Guardian here? Damn, it's cheap. It's so cheap. Never mind. Where can I send my build? We posted the Twitch I'm live noti or whatever on Twitter if you want to check that out. Are you locked into 99 perim or would you go 97? Nah, I'm not going with the strength or anything. I'm definitely locked in on the 99 perim D. I love the concept of like not having to +1 anything on like the on-ball menace or challenger and having like way more to work with in the tier 1 off that, like the handles for days, lightning launch +2, set shot potentially. What else we got in here? Potentially interceptor as well. Ankle assassin too. You figure out the build from yesterday, or is this that build? It's a subscriber submitted version, TNT from the Twitch chat. Oh, you asked about a 5'11". I would never make a 5'11". No shot. Okay, reposted. All right, let me check it out. I'm guessing we can just refresh this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's probably not for me with the pass. Is this 80 and 3? I don't think so, right? It's yeah, it's not. Keeps the steel caps though. Agility gets a little bit more expensive. I'm not so sure. I think we might be working in the wrong direction here. It does, however, get the dunk in 3. It's definitely ideal. Wait, what? Okay, that was 77 dunk. Okay, so that just worked dead ass, like just like that. Okay, it did help at the very least, but you get 93 agility rather than 92. Okay, I see. I know it's hard to really fit exactly what I want because obviously I'm working toward exactly what I want, so it's kind of hard to like, match the exact same thing. You guys are coming at it from like a tougher POV of trying to like please someone else's like likings rather than just your own, but or you're inferencing of what I might want. But I'm not sure I'm really vibing with that entirely, but I think we're on to some good things at the very least out of that. So I do appreciate it. Oh, right, we can take this down because I'm only going with just the contacts. As in not going for, whatchamacallit. Oh, yeah, okay, now we're talking. What happens if you go 67 steel? You mean like drop it and see if we get it in like 4 or something maybe? It's very cheap though at this level, I'd assume. Although, maybe not. I'll check that out in a sec. I just want to make sure we have everything like where it needs to be for like working here, but just wanted to make the little tweak on the driving dunk.
Okay, I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be honest. Actually, I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit. But hey.
Oof. I cooked it. It might be too much free throw, potentially. Yeah, it's definitely chopped now. Pretty much things only got worse. Well, time to go figure out what level of free throw I can actually have on the build. That sucks. Of course, it's just like so cheap too. Maybe it was vert going down though. I should theory test that real quick before anything. Let's just find out. Make sure it's the free throw. Granted, it might even still be screwed up just because of me dropping the speed by 1.
Okay, I don't need yes men right now. I need you to be honest. Actually, I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit. But hey.
Yeah, okay. It very well could be free throw. It's just hard to tell because I did have to put those attributes somewhere from the vertical. So yeah. Let's try it though. Let's try doing this. Is there any like sliver of an attribute somewhere we can take off? I don't think so. God, they made it so cheap when on this version. I swear when I'm editing these attributes, it like, I don't know, it just gets wonky. I don't care. Call me a weirdo. I just want to see it. I just want to see if we can like, if it really is the free throws fault. And I'm gonna keep taking it down like by 2 each every time and see when it finally comes back to normal.
Okay, I don't need yes men right now. I need you
Go
to be
back. I
honest.
got it. All right.
Actually, I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit. But hey.
It's like, let me just check here. Yeah, the dunk's back, the steal's back. It definitely was free throws fault. And I'm trying to remember, what did I do differently here? I was able to take the vert down to, where did I put that? The dunk as well, right? And yeah, this is 89 off 3 caps. Check DM, I won't keep posting. Nah, it's cool. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. All right. I'll look. We definitely got something here myself though too, but I'm down to look at what you've also got. Let's pull this up. He went one more agility. The thing with the one more agility is it seems I have 3+2s, so I guess it doesn't really make a big difference. I don't think. So I think you can go down on that. You can also drop the vert down to 78 now. Let's see, but you still kept the steal. Drop the interiority and block a little bit. 77 dunk is where we need to be with that 5-4-3. Boom, gets 89. And then yeah, pass act is here. Somewhat respectably. I'm going to try and fix that up myself too. Pretty much what we have here is you have another speed, which maybe I can apply to myself as well. But yeah, I'm going to drop the vert a little bit from here. I might have to do the same thing here, but I don't want to budge, man, off the freaking interiority and block, but I probably have to. And then I also have to figure out, is this even and this ain't even like a you thing. It's more do I? Oh no, it's okay. I'm not planning on the 93 dunk. I'm just planning on 89. That's why I was trying to get 89 in 3 caps right here. And then if I really wanted to, I could try and get, you know, this eventually, but I'm okay with just playing around the 89 dunk for now. Let's count this up real quick. How many is this actually going to be? Like, in a perfect world. We got 3. At least 2. I'd like to have more. 5 right here. Or wait, that was 3. This is 5. This is 6. Now we got 10. Or, God, Jesus Christ. 11. And then 16. Yeah, it's just not right. I don't know. The build's... I hate to say it. It's just not better. Like, doing it with the 3-pointer on. It takes way too much cap breaker shit to get done. That 3.1 that I have is just way too cheap in comparison. Like, for the fact of not having the 3-pointer. Like, let me come back for a comparison. Like, look at the shit you gotta do to put the, like, here. Matter of fact, can I compare by dropping the 3 on this one and just showing you exactly what it does? Probably. Look at how many attributes get freed up off this shit. Like, I mean, that's 5 cap breakers that we're talking about right here. If we just literally take the dunk 289, boom, that's 3 that we had to use already right there. I mean, now you can just choose what you want to do, whether that's like, we needed, what, 3 steel caps as well? Boom, there you go. That's already 6 cap breakers that have been, you know, fulfilled, and we still have, you know, 2 more attributes to work with. Now you could take the pass act up, boom, that's something we couldn't even get. It would have taken like 4 caps to do. I mean, we've just saved ourselves so many cap breaker points just off not having 3-pointer naturally and just cap breaking the 3 to 78 instead. I think it truly just can't budge. Even though I wanted to try and make the build with the, you know, the ability to have the... And, like, boom, now we have so much agility right there. You lose the ability to shoot a mid. I'm not too concerned about that myself, I guess. Some others might. But that's even still... It was already a mediocre level of, like, pretty bad. And it loses some free throw potential as well. Oh, gotta put +1 Primity as well? Yeah, okay, that's true. Anyway, I don't know. It comes back to the same version that we pretty much already have. But my point is, though, if you were to take that and use that as a comparison, like I'm saying, this just buys you so much freaking attribute points worth. And so many cap breakers. Would you want to do 85 pass? Nah, in a perfect world, I want 92. That's what we're probably doing, to be honest. But yeah, it's like, that's so much shit right there. off the caps. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Damn, that looks fire. Are you talking about the one that I remade here? It unfortunately probably is the best way to go about it. I would really like to find a way to get glitchy cap breakers to go alongside the three-pointer. It's just I can't. No matter what I've done, I can't, bro. The steel is the best thing I could find. It's like we're talking 5 caps from freaking 73 to 85. It's like so bullshit. It's not worth it at all. So pretty much, I don't know, the only thing I've come to the conclusion of that's like worth is these small incremental like buff ups in the most expensive attributes possible. Like for instance, as you can see, we have pass act 92 because I can't simply put my ball handle up one more because it's more expensive, just including that it's upping the layup. Same goes with like, you know, I can't, if I take my dunk down, it can go into agility, but it only makes the like slightest little difference ever. And this at least enables it to be 93 in the long-term play. Does the build have to be 6'6"? Yeah, because I'm still trying to serve as like a rebounder, if you will. I don't know, interior defender, capable player. Like, I want to still play the same way I've been doing, even though it would take a hit in those areas. Like, I will be a worse rebounder, but it's still, with Hoff Rebound Chaser, I think going to be capable, rebounding-wise, to, like, actually get some. But, same goes for, like, I want to still try and guard bigs, even though it probably won't be great. I'll still be +2ing Paint Patroller to gold, you know? It's like, with 80 block, 80 interior D, I think it could still be somewhat playable on that. Same with maybe high flying denier buffed up or something as well. I'll also be rebounding specializing just because it's what I have to do with mine. So it's like, you know, gold box out beast, Hoff rebound chaser. Why not just do 96 per rim unless you're going to be the main lock? Definitely trying to be that guy. Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm talking perfect world. I just have the max speed, max agility, 99 per rim. Come out here, be the literal pure lockdown while still running point guard and being the 5-out guy on the other end. And by doing that, get two-way fucking almost all game. I mean, if you guys saw the stream from yesterday, it's like that two-way pops up a lot. It's off dunks, it's off drive and kick assists, it's off step back threes. Like, it's pretty wild. YD3 standing. I just feel very comfortable with the meter dunk from there. We could take it down. Could go like this and then get like, I don't know, one more agility or some shit like that. Same with like if you were to revamp this at all, then you get more. Boom. We're at something like that. I guess it seems we're not going to get a whole lot done today because I think we've come back to the original template of my own, probably. I got you, TV. I'll consider that when it comes to how I'm +2 and stuff, +1 and stuff, but this build looks amazing. What's the plan for cap breakers besides 3-ball? Okay, so it's here. Let me just lock it in with something that I actually feel more comfortable completing, if you will. Something like this. I think technically I do it like that because then it can eventually get 94 speed. Yeah, because I need to be at 89 at least. So if it takes if it takes a 1 O-board hit, it's kind of whatever, right? That's okay with me. Go 91 speed, 91 agility, 87 pass real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure. You're talking also having this, probably. Okay, yeah, you have 70 interior as well. Okay. I'm not here to say I will not pivot off that. I would really like to, like, have it, though. But I hear you. It's something like this where you could have like that and then probably still also be able to get something like this. But like, I don't know. There's a lot of specifics that I'm kind of shooting for. Anyway, I think this is what I'm more comfortable with here. So here, I'll show you the caps now. I think it's 92 agility, TV. I think I gotta have that for the pick dodger.
I don't need yes men. Right
And yeah, I will do
now,
that.
to be honest.
For sure.
Actually, I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit. But hey,
Oh, also, what up, Dubs? If you're still here, my bad. I didn't see you in the chat. Okay, so on this one, what up, Unface? Let's talk caps on this. It's gonna be +5 right here, +5 right here. It's a total of 10. +1 here, and +1 here. That's 12. I don't have any other needs really when it comes to what we capped on any other shit, so that's 12 right there. I could pull that off with even just my cap breakers right now. Anything after that, we have a total of, it will be 19. I'm planning this around me hitting Vet 2, so that's 16. We have 17 off the Season 3 cap, and then 19 if you factor in the specializations. So with me only using 12, that means I have 7 more to use in my physicals. So I would +4 the agility right here, and then +3 the speed. So it'd be 92 speed, 92 agility, and then everything I was just talking about before, like a 99 per rim, 78 3, 89 dunk, and 86 ball handle. Voila, that's pretty much the summarization of it entirely. We still keep 92 pass, have a higher standing dunk that I'm comfortable with, get paint prodigy, even though I don't even know what the fuck it really is good for. What's your speed? It'll be 92. Eventually, maybe long-term plays of like extra caps that could be worth later could go into this. Could get 95, something like that. Or wait, 94, my bad. Mine gets 95 with 19 caps. Are you skipping something else though? Like I'm saying, I understand what you're saying. You probably have 90 speed, because I'm pretty sure it can get that. Slash, you could maybe use. Okay, I mean, I'm down to see it. What you got? I'm just a little bit skeptical because at this rate, I have to be. I've had so many things. Are you trying to tell me that you were able to get the 92 pass with 4 caps while also still like having the speed and agility higher? Like, are 6'8" able to get defensive rebound, cap breaker, like how they get ball handle? I showed mine that has like, it was moving from like 86 to like 92 off 2 caps or something like that. I think it was 2 plus 3s. Was interesting for sure. On this build, would you be running the break or still going down for rebounds? I think it depends, but probably running break. I think the beauty is though, if I'm on ball, I could still crash off the hash with elite speed, so like I could get down to the boards like really fast with that too, and like, you know, running, start, rebound, everything. Only if it looks like I need to though. Otherwise, I would prefer to run break for sure and get out there and like get dunks and threes, you know, free buckets, stuff like that. I hear what you're saying, prime time. I'm assuming though what it's gonna be is that you probably have it where it's the interior D lower still and the block, but I'm down to look into it. It's 91. Yeah, so it can't get the, well, it could with 4 caps on the pass. I mean, is it really that expensive? I'm trying to figure that out. I think the thing is that here, let's use this as comparison. Is pass accuracy, is it really that expensive? It might be. I didn't think so though. Jump shot, I run Deshaun Nix as the base. I think Corver and Baluba as the uppers. So you lowered the pass act by that much. I'm just not sure. Okay, well, here's my direct correlation, like kind of example though. If you were, I think where you have the extra ratings is just the interior D being dropped, because like if I match yours, let me pull it up again for myself real quick. If I match that with a 72 interior D and a 78 block, and then also drop my close shot and standing dunk to what you had it at, I think that's how we could easily just get the... Wait, still not. What the fuck? Oh, wait, but then... Okay. It's still not the same. What is different here? I mean, it was 88 pass hack. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, okay. That is how he ended up there, pretty much. But then he also had 89 dunk. Which... How'd you get that? $72. Yeah, what am I missing here? Oh, it's one O board. Okay, here, let me seriously consider this, though. Because now that we're here, what if I literally just did this? That's 2 caps for 3, isn't it? Because we're talking that's... If you're already going to be right here, if it's a -1, -1, that's now just a +1, +1, +1. So that's technically better. It technically just saves 1 cap breaker. I'm pretty sure the dunk as well is just more expensive. So then there's something like this that I believe ended up at anyway, right? It's like we could have 2 more O board for the cost of the cap breaker there. So now this kind of traces back to the whole like lower interior and block version, because I could just do something like this and then have like the more interior. Oh wait, but I also have the lower standing dunk. I do get where you're coming from, and I do appreciate your help too, KG. I hate that every time I get something like this submitted, I feel so dismissive about it, but why not drop to 183? So you have more potential for agility. I could do that too. It was just to have more offensive rebound, which honestly I probably should just drop the weight anyway. Let me come back to what I had. Simply put, it's just that this really is that expensive. Like, the cost of 2 physicals is 8 interior and 2 block. And in theory, that seems good, I guess, you know? Like, I mean, but it is tough trying to leave that 80 interior, you know? And it is cool to just have the rim guardian potential. But maybe it's just... That's bullshit, you know? Maybe I'm just overhyping it. I like streams like this. Give me an idea. Give me insight how to truly cap... How... Jesus, my bad. How cap breakers truly can be. Yeah. I doubt you'll ever use rim guardian anyway. Yeah, not in like comp shit. I had like visions of maybe trying it in like, I don't know, random rec or something like that. Could be kind of fun, but... Or like just in general, like... To, play back end in ranked pro-am or something like that, you know, with this build at 6'6" with like 60 strength and show it like on display. But yeah. And then run the rim guardian. Say we do roll with this and we have the more physicals though. That's 1, 2, 7, 12, again, 3-pointer, perimeter, ball handle, driving dunk. That's 12. We once again have 7 points to work with on the physicals. So that would be 2 agility and 5 speed. That's now 92 agility, 94 speed. They're just pretty much maxed. If I were comfortable with something like this. What if I took this off? It's getting closer. I guess in contrary, if I were to be okay with this standing dunk, I could have the interior right where I want it, and then still spend the same shit everywhere. Again, 1, 2, 7, 12. Have the 7 left over, and spend like 3 into agility and 4 into speed, and it'd be 93 speed, 92 agility. Still have the interior and block high, except have 81 standing. I think this was something I could do too, technically, where if I was gonna look at this little 2-for-1 right here that I was labbing as well earlier. So if I was going to +1 my dunk anyway, what if I just took the points that I have right here, right, and dropped this, put this up, now cap breaker the standing dunk, I technically get this to 82. But like, it's very minuscule, but I don't know, it's something, you know. Technically gets me 1 more standing dunk. Gets closer to that, like, you know, target we were shooting for. Because if I lock this in real quick here, I'm gonna show y'all. Laker, in your opinion, what's the best value for D-board between 92, 94, 96, and what vert do you feel is good going against other centers? I don't really care about vert. I've got 80. That's what I've always had. I'm now rolling with 78 on a build like this. Don't think it really makes a big difference. And honestly, I'm a 92 believer myself, but like, I don't know. I mean, I would either go 92 or 96. Probably. Just depends what you can go for a +1, +2, because I'm a +2 D-board or rebound chaser literally every time since I specialize in it. What up, J-Mac? How's it going, man? Yeah, so I mean, here we are. Same build, right? Caps are still the same. I don't know. I'm +3ing the dunk, standing dunk instead of +1ing the driving, so like, now I can get 82 standing dunk, whoop-de-doo, you know, but just saying, there's a slight little modification that we can put on that. So now instead of cap breaking the driving dunk, I do the standing. What drive dunk do you need? 89 is what I'm shooting for. I mean, technically now I could probably comfortably get 93. I mean, I don't know, it's the same difference. Anyway, point being, 1 standing dunk cap, 1 ball handle cap, 5 here. Same thing. It's like the 12 that we spend between 1 standing, 1 ball handle. Yeah, you do lose paint prodigy, but I don't know. I think I'm more concerned about the... I mean, you lose it no matter what. If we had 81 standing dunk and 71 close shot, you still lose it, you know? So if we were committed to a move like this, it would just be like a low close shot type beat, no paint prodigy. But anyway... I'm just saying if I was going to go 81 standing dunk, I might as well do that switch right there where I put the like point into the driving dunk and then instead cap break the standing because I can get 1 more on it. Anyway, 1 standing, 1 ball handle, 5-3, that's 7. Now perimeter 12, same thing again. We can put like 3 agility and 4 speed on with the remaining caps as well. It's 93 speed, 92 agility. What do you have to keep to be able to get the 3-point cheese? I think it can't go past 55 and it has to be here otherwise. Not to mention, if we drop like the speed with ball handle too far, it'll make it where this starts like no longer being there and makes it more into these. Same applies to the dunk. If it goes too low, it starts taking away from the 3. I think this has to be down in like the 70s though for that to happen. I don't know. Dude, in a perfect world, I said this on stream the other day, but in an absolutely perfect world, I would have loved a world where I could like cap break the dunk or the ball handle speed of ball and the 3-point at the same time. Like one of those 2 things while doing 3-pointer as well and still having the +5 on the perimeter, which would never change. This is just, you know, here. But I don't think it happens. I don't know. This 3-point shit is very stingy with like the cap breaker value that ends up coming off it. So I guess really what then has to happen is you have to fine-tune stupid shit like being like, oh, well, I guess +1 ball handle is better value than like +1ing something else somewhere else, like doing steal all the way down to something that, like you see how I'm getting +2s on this? I could, in theory, go down to 83 steal and get a +2. The problem is we're not getting that same cap breaker value back anywhere else. So like, here, I'll use that as an example. You have to really factor this stuff in a lot if you're talking like best value shit for the build. Like, let's say we drop the steel 2. Where else can we now put it to that I would have been cap breaking? I mean, we can't get the ball handle back, so that's not better. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't exist, you know? If I put in the standing dunk, it's like, nope, I was getting a +3 off that, so that's not worth either. So long story short, I think we've reached our maximum here. It's really now just about debating what kind of standing dunk do I want versus what kind of interior D and stuff like that. Because, like, I could do something like this, and it still would go to, like, 83 now. Yeah, unfazed. We were just looking at that. The free throw was screwing up the stuff that I was getting on the other build that had the natural shooting. Yeah, the three-pointer caps are definitely really weird on here, but it definitely is the best value, though, for sure. So I can't even hate. Okay, if we're going to go with a build that doesn't have 82 board and I just go 80 instead, I think I am going to drop the weight. Probably to where it's like 76 O board still. Something like this. 186 pounds. Because then I could just be... oh, wait. But I lose the body shapes. Which, to be fair, I'd be down to try these smaller body shapes and see how it works. Damn, it's just tough, though, because... I do be running toned. Let me pull up the video real quick. I don't want to yoink Toots' video entirely, but screw it. React to content. We're going. Let me pause my music just to make sure I'm not playing the copyrighted shit on YouTube. So I have display capture audio on.
For this really quick video,
you should be able to hear it.
They'll be talking about if your body shapes can make you slower. We'll talk about on and off ball. And by the way, I'm planning to test the strength part of it. Will be
sorry, Toots.
You can see that's for the first one in terms of off ball sprint. It
nothing different here.
And here you can see that's your slide and burly. The fact that slide is probably the thinnest and burly is probably the largest, and they don't have any difference, I think that's a solid proof already. Now for the next one, what about on lateral movement? Same thing.
No difference here.
It doesn't touch
either.
Now let's go on ball. I tried to play around with burly and slide, and I noticed that there are some launches that I can only see on slide shape, and there are some that I can only see on burly shape. And based on my observation, burly has more cleaner and straight launches, and slide has a bit more playful angles or wide angles. And I might ask Toots, then which one is faster? I tried to compare launches side by side, and there are some times that burly is much faster, and there are some times that slide
I mean, look at these. I don't think you can even debate that it's different technically. So, like, look, my point is that I've been running toned on my builds and been very pleased with it. And when I was in that body category, like, beforehand with buff and stocky, or I think it was buff and shredded. I don't know why it's different for this one. Maybe it's just because of the height that I am. But anyway, when I was running, like, the buff and shredded, I noticed that they moved, like, differently. And I was not fucking with it at all. I didn't like it. I don't know. But, I mean, look at this. Like, Burley's technically hitting that free throw line before Slide is. Like, he's like, a step ahead, like, in quite a bit of this, you know?
Sometimes that Burley's much faster.
And look at them. They're both launching at the same time.
There are sometimes that Slide is much faster.
But it's like a step ahead entirely, pretty much. They're both planting right foot. They're both planting left foot.
Tricky to decide. It's really hard to declare which one is faster overall. We have probably hundreds of launches from different SIGs,
and then the cross
you have
launch
different angles to do each one.
Slight is
I have
ahead.
to test all of them for me to
so I guess all I'm trying to get at
sure.
is I'm very skeptical over like making changes on shit like this.
hunch says leaner is much faster overall. So if you feel that your launches has changed when you change your shape, you are correct. And by the way, if you missed my recent videos, make sure to drop by the channel and please like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next.
I guess I just don't. I don't be liking the vids. I guess I'm a bad viewer. Anyway, let me put that back. Take off the desktop audio. Turn the music back on. Lower my volume. Whole lot of shit going into this. So yeah. Point is, I feel a little bit uneasy about changing shit like that. Also, if you guys on YouTube could drop a like on the stream, I'd appreciate it. Another thing that Toots doesn't call out, but I've seen, is I swear it helps with finishing. Like, it gives me some crazy going up dunk animations. I don't know. That's hard for me to say either. The GOAT of build labbing. Gotta change your name to Dr. LakerFan. It's crazy, bro. Well, anyway, on the note of... Oh, wait, fuck. Okay, tone, you can still... Yeah, it looks like I was already at 193 or 194. Why was I here? Oh, I guess just the potential to get a movable if you really wanted to. I think this is it, though. I don't know how much more tweaking I can really do. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we have fine-tuned to perfection, unless we ever figured out how to do like glitchy or cap breakers on it, but I don't really think we can. I've looked for everything other than, like, you know, while pairing it with the 3-point. And I'd hate to cut the stream short, but honestly, fellas, like, I decided whenever I figured this out, I was gonna just go get the hot zones on the threes, hit the my career. I mean, I could hang out and just chat with y'all for a little bit, while I'm doing that. But yeah, I don't know. Not to mention, I was gonna come out here and, like, you know, make sure I ended up on the right career team. Blah, 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 do the scrimmage to end up there so I get my jersey number and shit like that. Like, it's a bunch of boring stuff. So, I don't know. Like, what's your brutal honest with a comp center with 83 strength and 91 strength? Well, I'm here to tell you right now, I don't think you need freaking legend brick wall to, like, come out here and screen. But, like, I think you're more of a deficiency to your team if you're slower. But, I don't know. I would probably say that 83 is fine, though. Like, I mean, I even think probably 71. Or, like, what is it for brick on bronze? I think 72. Yeah. And then plus 2 that to gold. Like, strength doesn't make any difference at all. It's just the brick wall levels. So it just depends whatever you were trying to rock with. Like, I mean, are you talking plus 2ing it no matter what you're doing, between whether it's bronze, silver, or gold, and you're just going to try and get the max value out of that? Just chatting is all good? I hear you. Not everybody's really always with that, but boy, I'm not going to lie. There's definitely some badge grind to be done on this one, though. Like, badges that are going to be higher, but, like, not actually have it off rip. We got set shot. What else do we have here? I think Rise Up is going to be one of them. Ankle Assassin is going to be one of them. What else am I cap breaking? Oh, yeah, the Perim ones. Holy fuck. I gotta grind freaking legend defense badges, bro. Oh, hell no. I'm still gonna do it, but oh my god, that's gonna be bad. What do we use our elevators on here? Pick Dodger? And, like, Challenger? I could probably grind on-ball menace a little bit more doably. I'm down to try and grind ankle assassin. I think like that's probably more doable. Rise up should be okay. It's not like I even really need it, to be honest, and it'd be really easy to get to. Debatably, I don't know. I'm gonna have slippery off ball too. That goes up off that. Yeah, pick Dodger and Challenger. Yeah, for sure, bro. Maybe I'll even hit the random wreck playing with this build too. Could be fun. Or honestly, I could do it with subs too. That'd be solid. Probably not today though. I would like to hop on Call of Duty with my dad at a reasonable time today. I don't want to lock in too soon on like thinking we can't make this any better, but I think it's true. I don't think there's any way I could squeak out like, I mean, like this isn't more valuable than anything. I don't think. I'm down to look just a little bit longer, but probably not anything gonna get done. This can't go down because it's tied to the driving dunk, so I might as well just live with the 82 standing. I'm trying to figure out if maybe I can get one more standing dunk off anything and just be able to cap break up to 83. I'd have to drop the Rim Guardian, though. Obviously, there's this little internal debate that keeps on playing in my head here of, like, if I were to literally just do this and put the agility here, now we're talking it would be 94 speed because I'd have enough caps to do so. I'd be able to +5 here and +2 here. Just off simply lowering the interior and the block by 2 and keeping everything that's affiliated badge-wise, it'd probably perform nearly the exact same way. It's just I lose that Rim Guardian. But honestly, I think a lot of people are correct in saying that I probably won't ever use this. It's cool though, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, really, I would be able to like show this as a back-end build probably. It'd be kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And I'd be getting takeover a lot too. For now, granted, I don't know if the progress on the takeover technically works differently because I've used Poster Machine and Dishmaster a lot, and I do a lot of those. I do a lot of passing and dunking, you know, so I'm able to get it pretty often. What do you guys think? I'm open for some opinions. Just simply dropping the interior and block 2 versus one more agility. You think that's like good or nah? What jump shot you put for 78.3 on this? Same as I always do. It's Dayshawn Nix base with a Corver and Baluba uppers. I like it for off the dribble a lot. It's not like a great catch and shoot jumper, I don't think, but for me always being so like ball dominant, it's definitely nice. I like it. Why low shooting? It's just by far the cheapest cap breakers. We've been over it a couple of times. I probably don't want to like, you know, stress it again here, but don't need Rim Guardian, probably not worth. Yeah. You could argue I'm also only talking the difference between it just feels more complete, I guess. But yeah, I'm only talking the difference between 93 speed and 94. I low-key think weight plays a major role in your brick wall. I have a 6'7 power forward that's 270 and has 91 strength, and it sets the biggest body screens compared to my 6'9 inside with the same strength but less weight. Body shapes, though, too. I know they make a difference on screens as well. So I'm not sure if we're debating weight versus body shapes, but technically with more weight comes bigger body shapes, too. So, like, you know, they kind of go hand in hand, but... If you drop rim guarding, shouldn't you just go 70 interior? I don't want to clip the rating itself entirely, though. Can you explain more on why low shooting, please? You will cheese the caps, you mean? Yeah, it's going +5 to 78.3. I mean, here, I'll show you just because. But yeah, I have shown this like 7 times probably. Might even be more than that. This build looks better, can't lie. As far as, what, you mean just as an overall product, or you mean to have the lower interior? But anyway, here, I'll show. Or matter of fact, let's save that real quick. I'm going to come back to that far right one. Here's the OG shit that dude was sending me, TNT. Here's me now going down from 78.3 naturally down to the cap breaker one. Mind you, all those ratings I had before, I mean, we're missing a lot of them. Now I can just put my dunk all the way from 77 to... My bad, didn't mean to do that. Holy shit, let's do that again. I did a little too much there. Let's put this up to 89 like we had. Let's put this up to 85 like we had. Let's put the agility up. It's like, you know, that's so much shit on the build. Here, actually, let me do that and then come back to this. It's like, it's just so much. It's by far the most expensive thing. So, cap breaking 3 seems to be the answer if you ask me. Because this one right here was capping like, it was 3 dunk to get to 89. It was 3 steal to get to 85. It was like 3 caps on agility to get to 90, you know? And then to simply just do this, take that off, and now there's 5 caps that we need to put there. There's -3, -3, and -3. That's 9 caps to 5, you know? Like it takes 5 caps to get the 3, but it takes 9 to get all those other things. And then I still have points left over to get like 5 more pass ac, you know? Like it's just significant value. So in my opinion, it's not worth to do anything other than cap break the 3 on this. I don't think 78 interior and 78 block is any different than 80 and 80. Yeah, probably not. As far as performative wise, I mean, like it'll be slightly worse, but yeah, shouldn't be anything worth really worrying about. Can I still send my build in for the next build video? Yeah, it's the pinned tweet still. I haven't recorded it yet. I'll probably record it tonight or tomorrow, upload on like Saturday, Sunday, maybe even Monday. I'm a little bit more lazy with the uploading right now, but I want to still pace myself a little bit. I don't have a ton of video ideas, you know, in the vault, so I don't mind going a little bit slower on the upload scale. I thought playmaking weighs more than shooting for 6'6". That's per 2K Labs. In what way, though? Are we talking like cap breaker value? Because here's the problem with this. I mean, and I don't know what kind of context I'm going off of, but like, check this out. I mean, I could go, we'll go all the way down on some crazy shit. We'll go 70 ball handle, 75 speed of ball, and 80 pass sack. I'll put money on it still that this is still not getting our 3-pointer up to 78. Yeah, like there's what we'd have to do to drop playmaking and get shooting instead. And mind you, we'd now have to, even if it worked, we'd have to cap break like probably 5 on each of these to get them up to the spot that they originally were, which would take it from like being a 15 cap breaker to 5. What are you specializing with this build? I have to specialize rebounding. It's just what I have. I'm not going to pivot off of that. If I were to do anything else, it'd probably be, I don't even know. It wouldn't be defense though, because then the only thing I'd be able to spend it on would be like, I'd be able to do paint patroller and high flank denier and interceptor and shit like that. But I'm gonna have legend badges everywhere here, so I probably wouldn't even really care for it entirely to have it on the defense. Long story short, I'm doing rebounding and I'm just gonna use it on the physicals. And then for the +2s, I'll just +2 rebound chaser, +1 box out beast. You know, it's what I always do, pretty much. If I find myself not able to grab boards hardly at all, and I still want to be like competent for my team on like playing back end if I ended up on that, so my defensive versatility is still there, I might end up switching this to where it was plus 2ing the box out beast and plus 1ing the rebound chaser, but I doubt that I'll do something like that. Explain where your caps go again? Well, here. Let me first explain this, because it was originally going to be a +1 on the driving dunk right here, but I figure I might as well do this because now I get a +3 standing dunk off one cap right here, so now it's 82 standing for the exact same cost. So it's going to be a 1 standing dunk, 1 ball handle, so that's 2, 5 3-pointer, so that's 7, 5 per MD, so that's 12, and then specialization into agility, +2. Anything left over, speed. In my case, I believe that was 4 to get to 93. I don't remember perfectly. Let me jog my memory. I would have had 7. Yeah, actually no, I can get 94 speed, 92 agility on this, because I can +5 the speed, +2 the agility, because I'll have vet 2 caps and a season 3 to play with, so it's a total of 19. So as long as I spend only 12 between these attributes right here, aka, you know, like I was saying, 5, 10, 11, 12, boom, that means I have 7 more to play with in the physicals. So yeah, I'll have +5 speed, +2 agility. So that's 94 speed, 92 agility, alongside everything else. I mean, we're looking at a real deal like point lock, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got 99 per rim with 94 speed, 92 agility. That's 6'6". I mean, I think that's pretty tough. And with two-way, like, that I'll probably be getting pretty consistently for that matter, I think it's pretty wild. This build's still for the 5-out switchable play? Yeah. Or what do you mean by 5-out switchable? Like, I guess if I'm going against a 5-out, I'm 100% guarding ball. No questions asked. And then, yeah, I would like to guard ball in the pick and roll D and then still be switchable onto the big man. That's the intention. Again, I'll still have, you know, Hoff rebound chaser, gold box out beast, gold paint patroller as well. Yeah. What about 93 dunk instead of 94 speed? You could do that if you'd really like to, yeah. I probably won't, though. I want to try 89 dunk on a build. I don't think it's going to hurt too much. Build is nuts, can play the PG and also play lock. Yeah. And, hey, I'm telling you right now, I think a lot of people... I've made multiple videos on two-way tenacity this year, and it's not banged. Not a single one of them has banged. Whether it was early in the year getting bigger views, it still was like a dud. And then the recent videos, they were definitely a dud. But, bro, I'm here to tell you right now, two-way tenacity is a whole different story. Like, as far as, like, how you play on-ball defense and, like, you know, what it does for you in general on D. And this build is getting two-way fucking all the time, bro. Like, I mean, every dunk, two-way. Every drive and kick assist off like a, you know, a dribble move, two-way. Every step back 3, two-way, you know? It's like, I'll check it out, TNT. Appreciate you, Michael, as well. Yeah, I think you'll have both dunk and speed eventually. Yeah, I would probably do that for like the legend cap breaker. I don't know. Because, I mean, if we look around at elsewhere, there's not a whole lot more to cap break other than probably dunk or standing dunk in the long-term play, other than what I've already shown. Yo, new fan here, looking to have a 6'6" lock that has dunking and shooting. Have you made one? What kind of shooting are we talking? You could argue this maybe even is that, but I don't know. I don't want to gas it. I don't know. I don't think I have I don't think I have made specifically a lockdown that's 6'6". I've shown like shooting guard builds. Could I specialize in shooting? Not on this build. You need a 60 mid-range and 60 3-pointer. So technically speaking, you can't make this and also specialize in shooting. Though I do understand concept of trying to. Yeah, it would be kind of cooked. If you were trying to make something like that, you'd have to make the version that we were looking at before. Hold on, let me just lock this in just to remember. But fire build name too. It's low-key two-way slashing playmaker. But if you're trying to do the shooting specialization, I think you'd have to make a build like this. Problem is, where do you put the caps though? Because like, well, you could do it in the physical still. You're getting +2s on the agility on something like this as well. It's a little more awkward, but I mean, it could still get the job done. If you had to have shooting specialization, you'd like +3 steal, get to 85, +3 dunk, get to 89, +1 ball handle still. It'd probably be awkward on the pass act. You're not going to get 92, but you could still have like 90-ish or like sit at 86. And then it was a +2 off rip on this one, so you're getting like 5 caps into the Prim D still. It's not nearly as elite on the like long-term shit here because you have to spend so many caps between all this, but like, I mean, it's kind of the same build. And it'd have like more free throw, technically speaking, too, with like a better mid-range and, you know, natural three-pointer. Based off just the name I'm sold. That's a fire 2K20 name. Yeah, for sure. You know what's crazy, though, is because I specialize in rebounding, I kind of want to name the build Horse. I kind of want to just put the specialization name on it and have a 6'6" Horse build. I think that shit would be fire. Okay, so just double checking. So I might as well go 193. Keep the toned body shape. Unless I really, really wanted to. I mean, how many pounds is it dropping where it still keeps the 76 D-board? And would, technically speaking, get... I mean, I could do this, too, where I go, like, just to the point where we keep the 80 interior D. This would have more long-term cap break potential in the speed and agility, +1 on each, right? I think. Wait, or did the other one even only have 92 agility? I think the only one... Yeah, it only had 92 agility. I mean, realistically speaking, if I weren't intimidated by these body shapes of, like, slender, buff, balanced, whatever the case may be, and I, like, tried dribbling... Maybe, you know what I could do? I could make the build, try dribbling around with those body shapes, and really, really lab, and see how I feel about making it. I mean, I'm down to do something like that. Spend about 40k VC on, like, the speed with ball handle, and just have the ability to dribble around and see what we think. I'm here to tell you right now, it's going to be a lot of placebo talk, to be fair, though. Like, we got to really debunk a lot of, like, myths that I have in my mind on shit like that. But, this would be way more stamina conservation, though. Like, a 183-pound build versus 190... Well, it's 10 pounds, technically, so it's probably not the craziest thing in the world. But, that is a max difference in, like, 2 agility and, 1 speed. Okay, technically I might as well go here, but I don't even think I had anything more than 80 D-board, so... What if I just make this build right here? Wait, what the fuck changed? Oh, wait, I had 78 on this. That's interesting. So what, I can just get the interior D because... Or wait, maybe I had one more O board. That's probably what was happening. I replied to your stream tweet. Is that... Oh, my bad. Here, let me look at yours. Let me guess. No strength? Indeed. We got 60, though. It was as low as I could go. I could have 59, and, you know, but, I don't know. That's, like, as far as my interior D let me go. 60 might as well, I don't know, get bronze physical finisher and strong handle. Not that I give a shit about strong handle, but, yeah. The physical finisher, though. Could be cool. Anyway, here, let me look at TNT Crew's submission again. $15 caps. 3, 2 pass act, 1 ball handle. Has the dunk. Standing dunk, a little lower, but oh well, whatever. If you spend 15 though, that leaves me with 4 for the physicals, so it'd be 92 agility, 92 speed. Oh, and it's, by the way, it's lacking the 1 vert for the 78 for the pro contacts off 1 or whatever. I think I'm probably sticking with what I got. Do appreciate you though, but yeah, and technically you could make some stuff shake. You could drop the D board, put the vert back. The thing is, I'm here to tell you right now, I really don't think that the pass act has like the greatest value in the cap breakers. If I come back to that real quick. No, you're good, TNT. I do appreciate you though. You've been submitting a lot of shit, and it is helpful to even just get more minds in the lab. But yeah, if we were to do that, as you can see, we can't get another speed back. So I think in general, having 92 pass act is just a good play. What you could argue is to do something like this so that I could even just get 95 speed. I don't think it's worth it though. I don't know. I think I fine-tuned like as much as I can. But yeah, I can't even get the 95 speed as it currently stands with the way my speed is currently set up. So that's where I was saying, like, maybe could argue I should do something like this and then do the pass act cap. Or like that. Wait, yeah. That's like the same thing, no? I just give 1 more interior. Could do that, I suppose. We could go 90 speed, 89 agility. All it costs us is 1 interior. That way. As you can see. Boom. Little magic trick. Hey, brother, since we have a pure green window this year, can we shoot like how we did on 20 with low 3s? I don't know about low, but I'm working with 78 all year, and I've been banging at a really, really consistent rate. It's very similar to yours. Oh, wait. So I have almost identical build, but it's 6.5 at 89 per rim. I get +2 caps until 95, so can get to 97 with 5. I have 93, and driving drunk goes from 80 to 96. Dude goes 60 to 86. That is pretty cool, yeah. You could try 65, but I'd be a little bit worried. I don't know. I don't have any experience, so it's hard to say. What up, one and only? Do you prefer that, or you prefer to just go by KB? What up, Ryan? Been watching the stream for a little bit. God bless you all. Very good way to pass time on the last few hours of my shift. I think going for bronze movable, a good look for the bumps in the paint. I could try, but it's tough to wiggle off of anything. Like, even if I were to drop 2 there, well, technically the max strength right here is like 66. But as you can see, it's just, that is tough. I'm already kind of penny pinching. But yeah, probably could up the weight if I want to do that, because I could still have what I was looking for out of the body shape too, getting toned or whatever. Yeah, also live on Twitch, indeed. Yep. But I think I'd probably skip on doing that. I just don't know if I can really afford it. Anyway, I hear you though. It'd be interesting to have it at the very least. I just don't. I don't know what a movable will really be doing, bro. Like, I've had it on, multiple builds. I don't really feel too much of an impact. I mean, I was playing, like, don't be wrong, I am playing on-ball D with a 6.8 in, like, the Pro-Am runs last night. But that build didn't have a movable either. And I don't know, I feel like I can still get really good bumps and stuff. I hear what people are saying, that maybe it's good for when people run directly at you or some shit, or also that it counters the strong handle. There's not enough people that really do that, though, in my opinion. I don't know. And we'll definitely put this to the test here. I mean, if we have, legend on-ball menace and, like, legend pick dodger and stuff with the low strength, and it's really performing, I think that's definitely putting that to the test to the max of, the argument that strength fights through screens better, or that strength gets better bumps and stuff. But I don't know. I don't think I can afford the immovable though. Fellas, I think what we're gonna do here, I want to try and make the build with a low weight, and let's try and see what this is looking like as far as the dribbling. I'm gonna come out here and like literally upgrade the speed with ball handle only. Try dribbling with slender, balanced, or buff. See what we think. Curious, is getting slippery off ball 92 speed worth at all, or is having 90 speed good enough? Have never gone about 94 before, so I don't know how it feels. Yeah, I have no idea either. I'm gonna be obviously doing that myself here, so once again, putting something like that to the test. I'll definitely have half slippery off ball. Might even try and +1 it, see what it looks like on the cuts and stuff, bro. I don't have my Twitch on my phone right now, otherwise I'd do a few subs. Take care. God is good all the time, chat. Appreciate you, Ryan. Thanks for the 5, man. I'm sorry that we got off on the wrong foot like that, but no, I was telling you in your comments, you look like a real hungry dude with the content. And also, I did check out a video of yours on the worming thing. That's something I've never even seen before or even known myself. The tapping B button on that shit. That's cool, bro. Like, you actually do have a lot of like intuitive content, and for that matter too, I was kind of dismissing. I didn't know, like, we definitely got off on a really bad foot, to be fair, bro. But I didn't know you were like actually a pro-am player. I thought, like, I don't know, it was just, you know, classic kind of smaller content creator that, like, you know, didn't really was playing like rec and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't know you actually play pro-am. So respect on that as well. Anyway, yeah, I think let's lock this in. I got no more modifications that I will be making, I don't think. The only thing I'd argue is that we should drop that speed and get the Rim Guardian capabilities. Fuck, I need some opinions, fellas. I need to know what we think on that. It's cool. I don't know, maybe Ryan, we could look into that. We're getting into leagues now for the first time. I'm probably locking in on that for a little bit, and then could maybe get back to you about something like that too. But is 85 speed and agility too slow for this build? I think so. At that point, if you're going 85 speed and agility, you might as well make a 6'8". Like, you know, at that point, the only thing you have that a 6'8 doesn't is speed with ball higher. The whole point of this is pretty much to get elite speed, agility, the 99 perim, and speed with ball, pretty much. I see what you're saying. I get what you're getting at. Well, I definitely understand, yeah. Do you think 88 block would be overkill on a 6'8 point guard? Are you guarding ball? It could probably be decent. Not to mention if you're 6'8 with that level of block, you're switchable too, for that matter. So speed over Rim Guardian, fair enough. Oh wait, it was the 90, right? Wait, are we lacking on that then? Because then the agility only goes... Oh no, it's 89. Okay, so that could still go 94. You be guarding ball? I think that's not overkill then. It just depends on what you're missing out on. It's hard to really give all the context when I don't really know, you know, what the whole build looks like overall. But yeah. So yeah, we're on that conclusion. Let me come back to this one more time because we now have higher maxes on this. What do y'all think of going 92 agility but 95 speed? Wait, I can't. That would be one more cap than what I have. So it'd probably be 94 speed, 92 agility. Because it's going to be +1, +2, +7, +12. Leaves us 7 again to work with. So we can spend like 3 on agility as baseline. Have to do that. Then it'd be, yeah, either 94 speed, 92 agility, or we could do 93 speed, 93 agility. Do you really think caps on speed and agility is worth more than something like Hoff Versatile Visionary or Gold Rise Up Hoff Glove? Yeah. I would definitely prefer to be fast on a build like this, for sure. I think a movable works, just no one knows how to activate it. When you play them one side and they run back into you, it's really nice. I think going golden +2 with speed on a 6.5 is nice. I hear you. Are you set on 78 interior? How low do you have to take it down for more speed and agility? It'd be like 72, I think. 73. Doing something like this enables me to then get 92 agility, 95 speed. I don't know. It's a good talking point. 5 interior D versus 1 agility. Which one's more valuable? You know. You could argue probably the agility, but the only reason I don't want to budge off this is because I'm 6'6". Like, I want this to be switchable. I want to try and make it switchable. You know what I mean? Like, I want to try and guard other centers with this build if I needed to. So that's where I'd argue, just because it's 6'6", I don't want to do that. If it was 6'8", I'd probably do this exact thing you're talking about and just drop the interior and get the agility, just because it's the height. But like, being 6'6" and being able to try and like, and just giving my best foot forward to trying to be able to switch on to bigs is kind of what I'm shooting for. Because it would have the box out beast. It'll have, you know, gold or Hoff. It'll have either gold or Hoff rebound chaser. It'll still be like, you know, the gold paint patroller that I'm +2ing in the tier 2. It'll still have solid interior D. It's just tough. I'm not sure exactly how to go about it. Cap breakers won't work for the 3. What do you mean if I drop the interior D like this? Shit, I'm down to scope it out, see what happens, I guess, just to know if it's even there or not. But you're definitely right. 6'7" is definitely better for like being switchable.
Yes, man, right now.
6'6" though just has that 86 speed with ball and the potential to have, like, this build is very unique in its sense of how it's created. I mean, we're talking a build that can have on takeover 99 speed with ball, legend lightning launch, while still being the 99 perimdy, 95 speed, 92 agility on ball defender that still has rebounding and, like, you know, the box out capabilities, and still has like the shot blocking too, while running the ISO on offense and even still, like, you know, being cutter capable, all that as well. Okay, the caps still work on this. We can still do the 3-point. Explain the caps, just join the stream. It's 5 on 3, 5 on perim, 1 on standing dunk. I don't really want to explain that. It was originally going to be 1 on driving dunk, but this is better value right here. Anyway, 1 on standing dunk, 1 on ball handle, so that's 12. And then we have 7 left over, specialization, vet 2, and season 3 included, all that shit, because I'm planning this around like a week from now. When I probably am closer to hitting vet 2, because I'm at 90 right now, pretty much. I've been going down every day though, bro. I have not been playing enough lately. But anyway, yeah. So then with the 7 left over, I could do like +4. Well, actually, I don't want. Do I want 94 agility? That would be kind of wild. But no, I was thinking we could probably do like 2 speed 5 or 2 agility 5 speed, something like that. Oh damn! You ended up not doing the 80-80 interior block combo. Just got back. We're still. I'm messing around with it. It was gonna be 78-78, and yeah, I did ditch it, to be fair, but. I'm trying to think of an NBA player comp to this. Oh, I was thinking for sure Lonzo Ball. Midi game, ass, distributor of doom. It's not like, you know, 93 dunk either. It's 89, kind of his bag. 2-way on-ball lock kind of point guard type beat. I'm definitely like a Lonzo believer in this like build comp right here, and even like respectable rebounder as well. 6'6" as well, so like literally him. Granted, it's not. I mean, you know, I'm the type of dude that makes Ben Simmons and Lonzo Ball as my build comps and shit. But I don't know. What can I say? I like the light skins that had untapped potential, I guess, bro. I don't know. Laker, how to cheese the caps for shooting attributes for 6'6"? Please help. I don't know. 55 was the key for sure. Aside from that, you have to have surrounding attributes that like don't weigh it down, like having garbage speed with ball or ball handle. So it might be very specific to how I go about it, to be fair. But what up, Shin? What dunks you use with 89 dunk? Probably Obi Toppin, quick drops, and then what else was there? I mean, front clutches is 90. We're not gonna be able to run that though. If you weren't rebounding specializing, what would you do? Shit. Well, it can't be playmaking because you're only gonna spend 1 point here. I mean, it'd probably have to be defense. The problem with specializing defense on it would be that here, let me back out to talk about this. This build's gonna be fire. You can have a blast with it. Did I already read that? Maybe. I don't know. Definitely will, though. The problem with specializing defense is you're going to have all of these legend already between challenger, on-ball menace, pick dodger, off-ball pest. So the only thing left to really use your defensive specialization ones on would be probably interceptor, which isn't terrible. It's not a bad play by any means. And then something between high-flying denier, paint patroller. Probably high-flying denier. Is that tier 2 as well? It is tier 2. Damn, so there's a lot of tier 2-age on this. That's things that you'd be spending on the defense. Because I'd want to just spend the +2 on paint patroller anyway. And if you were to specialize in defense, then you'd probably have, like, you know, the legend interceptor paired with gold paint patroller on a normal +2. Probably use your regular +2 on high flying denier as well. Regular +1 on that. Or debatably, I guess just use your defense 1 just because you have nothing else. Topping over Braun dunks. I don't think Obi's very chase downable. Not to mention, I just think it's just better in my opinion. It's what I've been using. I took LeBron off, and I don't know. I mean, ever since it seems good. LeBron's got so much cockback tomahawk shit, and like I don't know, just very blockable dunks from behind. Not so much from in front though, like rotate defenders and stuff. But I don't think Obi's exactly like blockable either. I don't know. Just because someone's doing a double clutch doesn't necessarily mean it's a blockable dunk. It's like if it's hiding the ball with your body, like it low-key is kind of clean. Like for rotate defenders. Anyway, what did we change here? It was the speed. Like this could be here hypothetically, or I think technically I had it like that because we needed to have 90 speed to be able to unlock it for like a full-blown like potential to do so. Just gotta ask yourself, what's more important, 5 interiority, 1 agility? I mean, like, it's gotta be the agility, right? I always do shooting spec. I don't want to grind defense. Yeah, definitely not. If you were doing the shooting one, we showed the version earlier of like something someone submitted, but I don't know, it might be a little bit too off meta for you if you really wanted to go that far out with it, but it could be interesting for specific people's liking, especially with the shooting specialization needed. Why not go 86 ball handle for civil rank assassin, or is there no real difference? I'm cap breaking it. We could make an example, I guess. Like, for instance, I can't take down speed, agility, or pass ac, or dunk to get the ball handle. So it's by far, technically, it's the most expensive cap breaker I have, just because it's tied to the driving lay, apparently. Yeah, matter of fact, I don't know if I can really even highlight one attribute besides I can even lower Perimdi and get ball handle. That shit's insane. So, yeah, definitely our most expensive attribute here. Can I drop this and get anything back, though? Nah, it doesn't look like it. It's because of the driving lay. Apparently, 86 is just the true blue sweet spot for expensiveness. Anyway, point is, I'm cap breaking +1 ball handle. Kind of cool, too. We could blur takeover as well. Nah, I don't think I'm going to use it. I think it's ass. Boy, we really missed the window, though. I tell you guys what, if I made a build like this, Granted, I don't know. I wouldn't have had the same cap breakers either, so it would have been limited. But imagine a build like this with pre-patch blur. Holy fuck. That'd be crazy. I just had to go re-apping my mouth and getting it patched just because I didn't want to see that shit on... it's obvious, right? I mean, like, I didn't have the ability to have blur on any of my builds because it didn't have a high enough speed with ball or anything like that, so... But also it was broken. Let's be real. It was brain dead stupid. So, playing the same role as the 6'8 with this one? Yeah. It just depends. It would be really specializing into certain things that I lack, aka it'd be way faster with the ball, have Legend Lightning launch, and then would still have 99 per MD with way more speed and agility, but it lacks the rebounding capability that the 6'8 would have, and lacks, obviously, 2 inches of height can go a long way in terms of its like viability, and it has less dunk, too, to be fair. So, we shall see. I know a lot of people have complained about going shorter equals their dunking is worse, and it could be the case here. Maybe I will, like, you know, not have as good of range on the dunking with a build like this, but I think what this can provide as far as, like, speed with the ball in hand and as a lockdown could be really fire. I would just have to see how it plays if I can not change much about how my team operates, if you know what I'm saying. But at the very least, if I ever played random rec, like late at night or something like that, just wanted to, like, you know, do something, I'm bored, this would 100% be the build that I use because it's lined up at point guard. Like, I'm for sure getting point guard duties. People aren't going to, like, you know, just be like, he's at B, I'm not giving him the ball on the inbound. You don't need 92 pass ac or agility if you're playing point guard because you're playing in... I'm definitely not playing corner D, my man. This build's got 99 per MD. I'm not playing point guard. Like, not guarding corner on this shit. This is definitely an on-ball defender. And, see, I think the ideology of what you're coming at here with is really backwards from how I would even preach it, because you're not playing defense in the corner, then keep agility. Yeah, okay. What I was going to say is I'm running, this is point lock. This is like literally coming out here, guarding ball, running point. I've said this 5,000 times now, but it's cool. I know you're new to the stream. If I get a dunk, if I get a drive and kick assist, blah, 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 anything that activates two-way, my offense is enabling my defense even more. Like, we're talking two-way tenacity, freaking on-ball D with, like, the gremlin lock of all time, bro. I would hate... Dude, can you guys imagine, like, let's say I was playing against a 5-out team or something like that, where it's just truly, can the other guard attack me 4 points, right, and, like, create threats of, like, getting open? Imagine this build playing where I'm playing 5-out on offense, and if I get a dunk or anything like that, we're talking the 5-out defender of all time. Like, this shit right here is legend on-ball everything badges, has insane speed. The two-way would be buffing up the interior and block even more, and also would be like around like the 99 steal. I would love to know if ratings exceed 99 through two-way tenacity as well. I'm curious what y'all think of that. If as a guard, if you've had 99.3, does it feel like you have two-way? I guess that's a really good question I'd like to know from people. What's the point of going high interior without post-lockdown badge? I'm just trying to simply be switchable. I was even considering doing something like this. Wait, it was this. I was even considering just going higher on the interior just to like feel more comfortable about being switchable. But does it cap break shooting? Yeah, it's going to 78 three-pointer. And then I'm putting +1 on the standing dunk just because, I mean, here, I'll show you. I was going to do this, but instead it goes 82 standing dunk instead of 81. I don't know. Figure that's a change I'd like to make. I'll take a 2 close shot hit for a 1 standing dunk hit. Or yeah, you know what I mean. +1 standing dunk, -2 close shot. That's what the end goal is with that. I want to make this build, but you need more shooting for random rec because everyone's cutting not much space at the rim. It's understandable. For me, I'm okay with like shit. I mean, if dudes are cutting and they're open on it, I'm down to like throw shit like that. And you know, honestly, the biggest deterrent to people even cutting anymore is for you to throw shit to them when they cut, when they clearly aren't getting open, and just show them that they're not open by throwing the pass to them. You know what I mean? Like, so if you have point guard duties and you're like someone that's getting the ball constantly because you are lined up at PG with 92 pass ac, I highly doubt there's anybody else that's going to load into a lobby that like takes me off of playing point guard, unless it was maybe like a 6'4" or something. I guess that's possible. The only concern is 70 interior, 85 ball handle, 80 speed with ball. I'm not sure. Wait, I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean as a point guard? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. How's the PG determined in random rec? Well, I don't really know if it's pass ac as the tiebreaker or height. I don't know what happens when two 6'6" and 6'4" point guards load in at the same time. Who gets to be the point guard, technically speaking? I would up the interior and keep agility to 92, so that way you don't have to second guess when you're in a switching situation. I do agree. Because, I mean, there's your, like, trade-off pretty much. It is tough, though, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, I mean, if you get under a center in this game, their meter dunk is stopped anyway. It's all about, at that point, can they get a close shot off on you? And in which case, I guess I'm going to have to be really good with my jump timing. What is my pogo on this? It's only... Okay, it's still gold. Okay, you get that with 77. Yeah, so I'm cool with that. Oh, I didn't even make mention of this, but you could technically use this on your rebounding specialization too. Yeah. I'm not going to do that, though. Yeah, I am cap breaking the standing dunk. I was just talking about that. This is what it was originally. I was going to cap break the dunk, but this is better value because then I can just get a +3 out of it. The only thing that's worth debating on this anymore is literally just the levels of interiority that we have. Now, also, by the way, this was something that could have been a potential. If we dropped that specifically and had -2, we could have Rim Guardian take on a freaking 6'6" point guard, which could be fun at the very least. Like, you know what I mean? I meant to say I don't think you need high standing dunk, not the other part. Oh. See, Slime, I think you're new here, right? Like, definitely new here. I'm, like, truly a slasher. Like, I'd be literally coming out here and just... I'd probably shoot, like, 2 threes a game, bro. Okay. Yeah, well, the thing is, standing dunk is pretty necessary to my game, I feel like. If people hit me on cuts late, and it happens, like, quite often, I go for a meter dunk, because if you go up with that weak shit of an X-button dunk off a late pass cut, I feel like I'm getting close shots way more often than not, and that shit gets sent, bro. So, I don't know. Yeah, Tyson said, if that, on what, the 2 threes a game? Hey, man, don't be hating. You are right, though. Hey, sometimes it's 4 in one game, you know what I'm saying? If I'm on a heater, I get a third 3 off, and we got that heat check, I'm definitely getting 4. I'm just gonna have to agree to disagree, Slime. I'm definitely a standing dunk believer. Not to mention, even if I did drop it, let's like theory craft here. Even if I did drop it to like 40, what are we even getting out of it? Probably like, it's 2 of each. Still though, it's not for me. I like have to have this shit. With 2-way tenacity, is 73 steal enough? I'm trying to make a Kawhi ISO lock. I think so. I was even thinking when I had 60 steal that, like, on 2-way, I could still play lanes and stuff like that and get the bump steals. So, yeah, definitely, I feel comfortable with it on 2-way with the 73 steal. I would really only recommend that, though, to be fair. Yo, what up, Kaino? You out here typing in all caps in the YouTube chat, too, is comedy. I cap broke my 6'7" switchable lock and got standing dunk with my caps. Interesting. I see. I don't know. We're all just gonna have to agree to disagree in the chat, fellas, because I don't really believe that same ideology you guys are coming at with the standing dunk. I mean, you could say 72 is enough, but no, it's not enough to meter dunk. You're not going to meter dunk with 72 standing. Like, I mean, yeah, you will if you're moving still. But I'm saying again, if you're on a late cut, like if you just cut and dudes are not hitting you in time, and God forbid, I tell you what, they're definitely not gonna hit me in time with a fucking 95 speed. that shit's not getting hit in time half the time with an 86 speed, bro. I've seen that in previous games too. I remember back in 2K21 current gen, I had that demigod ass lockdown. I want to load that up real quick. I actually want to show y'all that. This build would average a triple double. I actually I feel like my other one's probably better for that because the rebounding's not quite as good. So this one's gonna be still on the double shit, but it's probably only gonna get like more along the lines of it's probably only gonna get like 4 boards a game or so, I would assume, if I had to like give an estimate. My 6'8" is literally a triple double machine though. I mean, if I play back end on that thing, I'm like damn near guaranteed triple dub in the game. But anyway, let me load this up. I want to show y'all the. We got LakerFan 6-7 lock 2K21. Come on, search engine. Are we really that shit? Okay, here we go. Oh, this is at the end of the year, wasn't it? Where can I see the upload date? June, yeah. So I guess I was just recapping my build. Look at this shit. It had wait, was this after 98 overall? So it had 95 speed, 90 something acceleration, 93 with like 97 perim, 97 lateral quickness, 99 steal. Interior D and block were both high. It had like the rebound high enough for, I'm assuming, what was going to be some of those rebounding badges too. Oh wait, no, you applied badges. You applied badge points to this. And then it still had 96 standing dunk is crazy. What the fuck was I doing with that? Imagine this in the meter dunking. But yeah, this is back when acceleration was like important toward your like ball handling capabilities too. So like only 70 ball handle wasn't even that big of a deal. It also was obviously a pure inside though, to be fair. But yeah, 6-7 pure lock back in the day, bro. Afro says he sent a new version. Yeah. Oh, my bad, Kaino. I've been good. I don't know if you're still here or not, but yeah. Just labbing here. Lower the interior, though. This was for Rim Guardian. I'm not actually rolling with this, though, I don't think. I think I'm probably just doing something like this. Wait, I needed it here, I think. And then, like, debatably, I could also drop this further to here as well. It is tough though. I would have really liked to have that Rim Guardian for a vid. That shit would have been really fun. Interior thoughts? I mean, I'm 6'6". I'd like to have more capability to guard bigs had I been trying to. Like, that's my biggest hesitance here. What pass style to use? None. I don't touch that anymore. I had tried. Let's see what Afro sent. I think we're locked in here though, Afro, unless you really have some shit that like cooked, but I'm not seeing it unless you still don't follow me on Twitter. Let me refresh. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't know where you would have sent. Holy moly, Slime. You're on interrogation time right now. It's 86 speed of ball. I mean, this is like Legend Lightning launch, you know? Toots made a height to interior defense test for 25, and 1 inch equals 6 interior D attribute. I believe that probably stays in this 2K. Oh, you're saying it was... Okay, in 25. Yeah, okay. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Under the labbing post? I swear I just looked at that shit. I don't know. I'll show you again. Even though I didn't show it last time, but... Okay, Jesus, whatever. Here. Yeah, I only have 2 replies on here. And it's still KG and TNT. Let's talk in the one from before. Oh, okay. Yep. Don't get fouled, he says. Oh, God, the free throw. Yo, I actually was looking at this last night myself of like, it was +2s, and I did exactly what you're doing right here. I'm just looking. It's +1, +5. +2, yeah. This is very along the lines of what I was looking at last night. I think I just came to the conclusion I didn't really like it as much, though. I don't know. Or that it wasn't, like, nearly as good. I mean, it's what? So, like, +5, +1, that's 6. +2, that's 8. +10, that's 13. +1 more at the very least is like 14. It has no free throw, and then we have 5 caps to play with on the physicals. So I think in general, again, it's probably just not better. Not to mention also the strength, not 60, so we lose like the physical finisher, paint patroller, or not paint patroller, but physical finisher and strong handles. Not that I give a shit about strong handles, but I don't know. It's just probably still just not better though. Appreciate it though, I do. Would you consider going to 97 perim instead to put those extra attributes elsewhere? Nah, I'm locked in on the legend defense badges. I think it's very nice like that it has a win-win off the fact that all of these are legend anyway. Because if they weren't legend and they were Hoff, I'd probably want to like +1 them. And in which case, that's a bunch of tier 1s that like instead I'm not +1ing. Like, I'm probably going to +2 lightning launch, +1 handles for days. I have, what, 1 more +1 left over at that point. It'll probably be either set shot, ankle assassin, or interceptor. Something like that. Are you rocking glue takeover on this? I could, but I probably won't. Give it a shot, though. I'd be down to, like, try it. But yeah, I think having all these, like, defensive badges, just in general, legend, is probably something I desire quite a bit. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I like took it down, I guess I'd like get more physicals or something along with it. But I just feel like that's part of the value in this is getting these like insanely expensive perim decaps right here. Really think this is a fun build no matter what you land on. Big fan. Yeah, this is gonna be great content for sure at the very least too. Like, and like you said, fun. Whether it's competent depends on how well our offense runs. You know what I mean? Like, I think it could still be very competent in like a better build if our team is like functioning well. It's not gonna clean up for people's mistakes as much on the O boards though. Obviously, like I expect the only time I'm grabbing O boards with this build is going to be if I'm passing the ball where the other team's center is defending, and when they get shot on, they can no longer be part of the rebounding equation. AKA if like I was passing the ball to Tonic and the center was on him and center had to contest him, then I would be in a one-on-one board battle with like the power forward or something, right? Or for that matter, probably the lock is actually on me rather than a power forward. So it might be a one-on-one down there with the lock and the power forward's crashing from elsewhere. But I got you, Rose. I'll try and get to the vids with this, yeah, relatively quickly too. But I told Tonic and them I probably will even try and grind this build up and get the hot zones and stuff today so that we can play Summit tomorrow, and I'll maybe even stream on this build too, like tomorrow on the Summit, and AKA just play like ranked pro-am, you know, trying to play the Summit games. I didn't call you Cree. I just said Cree. I don't think I said 2010 or 2020 or anything like that. Appreciate you answering all our questions and thoughts. It's fun to watch you lab. Appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate just the interaction here. I mean, the fact that we can like, you know, try and grow the Twitch channel and stuff and like just be more consistently streaming while I just sit here and yap to you guys and lab. It's a win-win for me at that point, because also I agree, it's not something where I gotta like try and read chat while also like gaming at the same time. It's hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to be that type of dude who's, you know, on stream playing the game in comp settings while also like reading chat. Amen Thompson build. If you didn't have the shooting cap broken at all, I think it would be more along the lines of that. I think this is still more Lonzo Ball to me, in my opinion, but it could be Thompson too, for sure. I do like the Lonzo comp though. I think Thompson would probably need more like driving lay. I mean, I don't know. The level of like dunking is for sure him though too. But so does post lockdown even matter anymore? Well, the thing is, me at 6'6", bro, I'm not guarding a post scorer. You know, like I'm guarding 5 out. I'm guarding fast, shifty point guards. I'm not even on that type of shit. And honestly, I wouldn't even say it does matter because. Oh, yo, Rose, appreciate the sub as well. Thanks, my man. Tier 1 of Doomerson. Thank you, sir. Yeah. I don't think it matters that much. I mean, people don't even come out here and do post scoring in the first place. I talked about this on my like tier list for the attributes video, most recent video on the channel. It like people don't come out here and post score at all, you know? It's like that's just what it is. Is lack of strength still viable? I'm a big preacher of it still. The only reason I went 60 is because I had to go 59. Like the per MD forced me to 94. I'm literally 1 point away from 2 badges on bronze. I might as well, you know what I mean? Even if I didn't believe in them at all, I would do this. Like, and that is the case because I don't really care for strong handle, but and I'm sure at bronze level it hardly even matters. But physical finisher might as well, you know. It's literally 1 rating. What's the difference there? It's like 2 interiority. I mean, I'll take that, you know. Is that your final decision of the attributes? I think potentially yes. I like this build, perfect for random rec. That's what I was thinking. It'd be really fun to load in at like point guard and be like a distributor with it, and like shoot when I'm open, you know. But really like guard the other team's point guard like crazy, you know, like. And since like the communication isn't there from your teammates, you don't know what you can switch on or not. Being able to fight through just on some demon shit with like 95 speed, 92 agility, and like 99 per rim, I think would be elite. There's like 5 different ways I could title this video. I could be like my 6'6" horse build, you know, like my 2-way slashing playmaker, my like the #1 rec point guard build, blah blah blah. Point lock. Like there's so many different titles for this thing and like what you could call it. Does it have future value after 19 caps? It could be into the standing or driving dunk in like a pretty major way for the standing, or also just like, you know, the driving can get up to like a 92, 93 range. Get like granted I can't get posters, so maybe it's not even worth doing that. Something kind of cool. Let me expand on this real quick. Technically, I could have more agility too, since we went lower on the weight right here. Let me just lock this in. I'm going to have to disagree that I don't think strength makes a big difference on defense, but that's my take, man. I don't know.
Okay. I don't need yes men right now.
I have games of me playing, like my whole team playing for that matter, with no strength on the court right now.
In the city for a little bit. But hey.
Okay, so cap breakers. Ironically, if I got interiority to a more respectable level, maybe I could even find a way to make it where only 1 interior cap puts me at 80, and then we could like low-key throw late ones on this to get Rim Guardian later in the year. Could be kind of fun. But anyway, the standing +1, ball handle +1, 3-pointer, blah, blah, blah. We've been over this. Per MD as well. That's 12. So then I spend the rest on, I believe it was 7, like I said. So I spend 5 on speed, 2 on agility. You could argue I could just spend 2 more on agility after that for like the future seasons. And then maybe even also just to put the steal up, just in general have like better ratings. I don't know. I mean, it seems somewhat valuable, but what I'd probably do is something more along the lines of like standing dunk, or honestly, it sounds stupid, but like on a build like mine, I can't even get free throw higher because it forced the midi up so much more. I'd maybe consider free throw. It sounds so dumb, but like maybe I might just put your build with defense spec though, since I'm already done with it. Okay, yeah, or almost done with it. I think that's valid. You would just obviously, have to do things like interceptor probably in like paint patroller and high flying denier, but I was probably already gonna do that myself, just in a different way. But yeah, future after 19, I guess you could say, is just 2 more agility and then standing dunk, stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe if I really wanted front clutches, I could try that, or side clutches too. Yep. +1 standing, +5-3, +1 ball handle. This has been proven to be the best value as far as what to do for my caps elsewhere. Is that IP is your name? I don't know. I'm not really... I understand where you're coming from, where it'd be cool if I were to just review your build, but if I were to do that with everybody that came in here, bro, I think I'd be extremely fatigued on this shit. You don't care about 91 steel? No, not particularly, but I was just saying we could maybe, like, +2 it, and I guess in the eventual play it could be a +4, but nah, not really. We're definitely having a little strength debate in the YouTube chat right now. Anyway, I think this is what I'd lock in. Do I want 95 speed bad enough to where I were dropping this interior? Or could I drop the agility by 1, spend 3 back into it, in turn only put 4 on the speed, get 92 agility, 94 speed, but have the interior at like 78. I don't know, man. It's these incremental little small changes. People are gonna clown me in the freaking VOD for sitting here for like an hour and a half trying to figure out if I wanted freaking 73 interior or 78 interior. No rise up silver. It will. It gets the +1 right here. I'm +1ing this instead of dunk. It's hard to explain, bro. I know a lot of you guys keep popping in here, and I've explained it a lot of times, but it's whatever. You can have your ball handle in speed with ball down, so you can get your pass act down and cap break them. It's not happening, bro. I've already gone over that like 1,000 times as well. That the 3-pointer is like by far the most cap breaker value you get out of anything here. Anyway, let's put a little test out here. So the only reason I don't want to go with this weight right here of 183 is that I was skeptical that these body shapes are scary. As in, I have never used them as a dribbler. So what we're going to do instead is I have another build that has this exact same ball handle speed of ball. I unfortunately, yes, am going to sink 32k VC into this, but I just want to do this for the test. I want to know what it's like, so we're just going to do this simply put. If this ends up being something I like, then we didn't even waste it anyway, because I'll just make this exact version of the build anyway. So I think I'm cool with this. I'm okay with the 73 interior, dropping that from 78, and just rolling with this as the build. I think the scary thing, though, last little debate for this. The scary thing with that is if the interior being higher was something that made me more confident in being okay with switching onto a big, I would probably like, the incremental difference of 5 interior versus 1 agility is not, or like 1 speed is not the same. Like in that theory, the interior is way more valuable. And I am a little bit concerned about that being a reason that I don't want to switch as much, just the fact that I have less interior. It looks a lot cleaner being 90-90 off rip though, but sorry boys, I'm gonna look into one more thing. Oh, I should also move it to a further slot back probably. Slender is the best out of the three. You've tried? I'm down to hear you on that. I guess I'm wondering, is it better than toned? Like, you know, in theory, of like burst moves. What I'm really looking for is bursting out of just like straight up, you know, the ball hand speed boosts. Yo, what up, Lamaster? Yo, dude, I think you'd probably like a build like this too, but bro, this shit is looking tough. I think what I'm gonna do though instead is I'm gonna drop that agility, get the 78 interiority back. I want that, honestly. I don't really want to pivot off that too much. Appreciate you coming through, Lamaster. You playing the Summit this week? I heard they took the private match bullshit out, so like, you know, we can actually get back to grinding that. I'm probably gonna play it tomorrow with the team with this build too. Can you get 90? Can you not get 93 perimeter to 99? I was not able to. No. Glad to know I'm not the only person wasting so much time in the builder, bro. I really am. Bro, 80 interior and 80 block. I don't know. I'd have to drop my speed again on something like that, and then it would make my like long-term max only 94. I don't think there's anything else I can do to make this happen, like other than to do that. I hear you though. It'd be really cool to have the Rim Guardian. I don't know though. My guard build has 99 prim as well. Yeah, that shit, bro. I'm glad you've seen the same. Oh, yo, I was curious on that, Lamonster. I'm actually really curious on your take on this because you're probably one of the better people to ask. I don't know if you've tried 99-3 builds or like, you know, crazy elite speed like 95-ish, anything like that as well. But I'm curious what your thoughts are on two-way tenacity if it exceeds 99 ratings or not. Because I've never had a 99-3. I've never had 99 anything, for that matter. You know, so I'm curious if you think that two-way tenacity would make you come out here and play like even more like elite on the, you know, speed and perim and stuff like that. What up, Spam? you saying that because I'm out here labbing the builds and shit, bro? It's fair. That's fair, man. What does 84? What does 78 versus 74 interior D do? I don't see any bad changes, but I know as well that you got it for a reason. Just truly, I just want the shit more, bro. I mean, I'd go with like, look, if I was able to go with like 75, and then we were able to maybe get 80 in one cap breaker for a long-term, very late play, like later in the year, for instance, right? And I could just like +1 the block, +1 the interiority, just because it's later in the year. I want to just try running Rim Guardian on the build for a vid or something like that. I'd probably do that, but I just want it to be higher so I can be less like unconfident in switching on to bigs, you know? It's just something in general that I feel like I just kind of want. You already made a lock PG, right? Or this is the first one? I have a 6'8 that I guard ball with, but it's like, you know, 86 speed, 83 agility, and like 92 perim. I'm trying to come out here on some gremlin shit. 99 perim, 95 speed, 92 agility probably for now. The cap break goes to 78 on the 3. We got the Cloud Demons in both chats at the same time. Let me show y'all this. we got Spam in one and Lamonsta in the other. And then JP's chiming in here too. But it kind of feels like it, but I'm not sure as confirmation though. Could be placebo, and high shooting in this game is super broken, but the shots you can take with like 96 versus 90 is crazy. Yeah, okay, I hear you. So yeah. Wait, using caps on 3 and midi? Nah, just the 3. I don't really care for the mid-range shit too much. I feel like, I mean, I understand at like a really elite high level, maybe locks can come out here and like really play around you having that and just truly like turbo sprint backwards when you're threatening the drive. But I mean, the thing is, you can just also like kind of counter that with the snatchbacks too. So I don't know. I just kind of play by the 3 and the dunk. Have crazy speed for the cuts and shit on this one now too. So to come out here and like do the spot finder cuts with this, oh my god, that shit would be insane. So yeah, here, let me explain the caps on this, because I know both of you guys are probably pretty new to this, so, or like the stream in general. So let me just lock this in and I'll show y'all what's going on with the caps real quick. Also, fire build name, by the way. We got pretty much the two-way slashing playmaker, but it's playmaking slasher instead.
Okay.
This is a men for sure. I was thinking Lonzo Ball was cool for me too, but yeah, Thompson as well.
I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit.
But yeah, both 6'6". Lonzo definitely fits like the frame a little bit more. Oh, yo, I was gonna ask. I might as well ask both of you while you're here too. Spam LaMonster, what do you guys think of body shapes? Do you think that shit matters at all for your like movement with ball in hand? Because I seen Toot's video. Matter of fact, I want to show you guys this while we're here. Let me load this up again. I could just go to my history real quick and pull it up like really quick and show you the dribble styles moving differently. Or body shapes, I should say, moving differently. And shout out to Toots while doing so as well. Okay, here, let's show. And then I'm curious what you guys think as well. But this is Slight, this is Burley. You can literally watch them like move differently, and I felt this because I used toned, and when I had the other body shapes that I could get along with it as well, it was like way clunkier movement in my opinion. Like I forget what it was. I think it was ripped or something like that. But anyway, you can see Burley actually take off and get to the free throw line faster than Slight. Like look at it being like a step ahead pretty much. But then Slight does cross launches faster. So like, and granted, that's not even a cross launch. That's literally just him sprinting. So to be fair, I don't even think this is it. Yeah, it's just taking off and sprinting. I still think it changes the way I was moving with doing dribble moves into like, you know, actually sprinting though, as well. I could be wrong though. It's possible. But what I was actually even just literally gonna do right now is I was gonna come out here and literally upgrade this build. And put up ball handle and speed with ball, and then compare it between two different builds. So just spend 30k VC just to do the shit. I play with Burley all the time. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know the facts, but I feel slower. Maybe placebo. Okay, you're saying when you change body shapes. I got you. Anyway, here's the vibes for the cap breakers though. So this was gonna be more expensive. Or like, how do I explain this? I was going to cap break the dunk from 88 to 89. Long story short, though, taking the close shot down 2 and the standing dunk down 2 just ended up being better value. I was going to have 81 standing dunk, but I might as well have 82 for the same cost. It's kind of the most complicated part of this shit. But anyway, after that, 78.3. One more for the ball handle, because this was also ridiculously expensive after labbing it. Probably because it also ties in with the layup. But anyway, this is a +1, and then +5, so 7 total right there, and then 12 total off the Perimdi. So that leaves me, I'm planning around Vet 2 and Season 3, so that's 19 in total cap breakers. So after 12, that's 7 more. I'd probably spend like 3 on the agility and 4 on the speed. So it'd be like 94 speed, 92 agility, then pairing along with like the 99 Perim, 78 three-pointer, and then the 82 standing dunk, 86 ball handle as well. I say placebo for sure in my personal opinion. Okay, I got you. Yeah, ankle assassin at 86 ball handle, and I'm probably gonna +1 that to gold too. I've ran it at silver. I've ran it at gold. It feels significantly better at gold, and that's what the 2K Labs test was showing too. We're getting real like philosophical, analytical with shit right now, but I think that's how I was feeling about it, and Labs was also showing that the ankle assassin on gold was making pretty big waves. So I'll probably be +1 in that, especially since I'm not going to have to +1 anything on the Perimdi stuff between like on-ball menace, challenger, stuff like that. But yeah, I think this is the final product right here. I think I'd rather have this. The only thing I was internally debating was, do I go 73 interior and get 1 more agility so that I could have like, I don't know, just slightly more on the physicals and stuff. But I think I'm right here with it. I think I'd rather have just this level of interior and block combo. You could argue I should take 1 more physical off as well, and I'd be able to get Rim Guardian with 80-80, but I don't know. I'm not really thinking that's a great play. But yeah, I don't know. Once I get this, I mean, there's not much more going on for cap breakers. It's literally just Legend 1, and that's going to take a freaking while, bro. I'm not hitting that shit for a while at all. So I'm pretty much playing around the Vet 2 and not really playing on any of this. I'll probably just play more like casual runs, not like rep grinding. Well, I say casual runs, but more like I'll be in the Pro-Am with it a little bit more. Like matchup chats, leagues, stuff like that, and then probably play with like stream a little bit more since I don't care about getting the crew bonus on the rep or anything either. Rim guarding would be unique as fuck with the content, bro. It really would, man. Like for sure with the double 80, a point guard with rim guarding out there. We got Lonzo Ball ready, indeed, bro. The build is like if Lonzo Ball and Amen Thompson had a kid and Draymond was the godfather. But then you're really switchable with rim guarding. Yeah, the thing is, I probably wouldn't run it consistently, though. I think for my own style of playing, like, real legit runs, I'd want Dishmaster. That's just what I've been on lately. And it's been elite, bro. I love it. But it has so much takeover potential, though. I mean, okay, here, I don't know if right here is exactly the best place to show you because it's going to show available takeovers all. I don't know why they did that shit either. But, yeah, here, let me come back out. And then I'm going to do the dribble test real quick once I kind of lock in what I actually want of seeing this whole body shape, you know, testing. But, what the hell was that just doing? I'm pretty sure I was going to do this. Oh, no. Okay, it was the takeover discussion. Especially if I do get the rim guardian. We got Dish, Blur, rim guardian, glue, poster machine, and then also the hydration hero. So that's what we got, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that the 5? I think yeah. So technically 6 total abilities you could run if you had the 80/80. If I were to do this, I'm just trying to figure out what I do with like these remaining points. I don't really want to. I don't know. Now I'm being a stickler for the shit, and I'm just trying to find a way to not waste. But it really would be unique, though. Like Lamas is talking, this would be kind of fire to try and get the 80/80. I think the only negative way this impacts is that I would be spending 3 and 4. So I'd have 93 speed, 92 agility, rather than having, like, I don't know, something crazy like 95 speed or like. But honestly, bro, it's 2 speed. Who gives a shit? I mean, granted, I would definitely like to have 95 speed, but I think 93, 92 on the speed agility would be perfectly fine. You can keep your speed plus agility at 90 and still get rim guardian if you're comfortable with that standing dunk at 78 and O board at 70. Wait, what do you mean? You mean to have that by default in the builder? I don't think I am with that, though, to be honest with you. But no, this will go more than that. I'll have 93, 92, I'm pretty sure, with my caps. I was going to try and see if this was better value, but no, it's not. Like, after I have these extra ratings left over. Because I don't want to go anywhere with the free throw either. I sent you one on Twitter. I'm down. I can check it out. It's hard to believe we'll get any better than what we got going on right now, though. Let's see. It was Baller. Where did you send? I don't got it here. don't know why this keeps happening. What changes do you make compared to last night? Dude, I don't even remember where we were last night. I mean, I dropped the vert to 78. I think we already did that though. Baller, you'd have to put it under that tweet. If you don't follow me, it's not gonna pop up. Like I have it where only people who follow show up in my notifications. So if you don't, I'm gonna need you to put it on the tweet that showed I was going live on Twitch today. Can I ask why you want to keep the 75 offense rebound with 80 D-board? Wouldn't it be dropping it be okay for other stats? Well, for one, this shit is extremely cheap. Like, we don't hardly get anything out of this at all. I guess in theory you could do that. Drop it by 2. Okay. Baller says he sent. I'm not gonna lie though, like I said, I'm very skeptical of this somehow getting any better. Okay, yeah, we got 4 on this now. Okay. Holy moly, the squint is incoming. I guess I also don't know what the caps look like on this, but you probably didn't change much, so it's probably fine. So you have one more ball handle. Ended up with the lower interior, lower O-board. It seems kind of like the same shit we've been on, but it has the ball handle higher. He technically has one more speed than I do too. I mean, it's easy to like show this in theory if you were like looking at something like this. If you were okay with dropping that interior and block, but like since I'm kind of not, I don't know. This is all just philosophy talk now. It's not even really what's better or what's worse. It's really just like, what do I kind of prefer to have on the build more? It is unfortunate because I think this one is a little bit crazy talk to say like you should go for something like this, but it's also just the fact that like, you know, you can get 95 speed rather than 94 as like a max, and also the fact that it just gets rim guardian take is kind of cool. It's more just content though at that point. But I don't know, nothing's shaking at this point. Like we can't make anything move. This would technically make it come together. I could +1 the pass hack instead, so that I could at least have an eventual long-term play of 95 speed. It's like somewhat identical enough value. Or is this more worth just because I wouldn't have to grind dimer? I could like +2 the pass or the ball handle, I mean. We always could do this technically too, because I could just +1 the dunk. So like, I mean, this is also a spot we could go. Yo, Darth, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming through to the Twitch stream as well. I don't think you need Silver Ankle Assassin. Try capping dunk. Oh, I've already tried, yeah. Or do you mean in general, like the +1 on this? What's the 3 go up to? 78. Like, you ever ran into a team that plays 2K the way you do? Absolutely not. Not like, I mean, 5 out, yes, for sure, but not on some shit where it's like the dude's a rebounding crasher, like point guard, point center, if you will. especially if he's guarding ball too, for that matter. That shit is definitely out of the ordinary for sure. You know, I came into this year too telling myself, I was like, I need to drop the ego shit a little bit. I need to like be more of a role player. You know, I was gonna make like a center build if I was playing with AK, truly like guard corner, just be like actually a good center. You know, try and embrace that shit. But the way this game developed, it allows you to do everything, especially with the cap breakers getting glitchy. So if there's ever a year where I do want to get out of body and do everything that I want, it's this year for sure. Not to mention you pair in the two-way tenacity shit. Like, I was guarding corner originally in the year, and then, you know, you start getting presented the opportunity of, like, every time I dunk or, like, get a snatch back into a pass or a snatch back into a three, I just get two-way. Like, it just makes no sense not to guard ball. So, yeah. Originally, I was guarding corner, though, where I had the higher rebound and a more offensive build with, like, 99 pass. But it just wasn't worth doing something like that. I don't think I'm going to try for 93 dunk, but going 88 doesn't really hurt us from, like, the long-term potential of trying to do that. What up, Rose? Yeah, I'm looking at that rim guardian right now. I think we should. I think we should do that, and like the speed can come naturally, like later in the game, of like later in the year, I should say. I think this is okay to do. Yeah. Well, I'm doing 60 strength for strong handle, but also more physical finisher. But it's also just the talk of like it actually has to be 60 to have the 80 interiority. Not to mention it's got to be 59 if you have the prim. So it's like literally you just might as well, no matter what, have the 60 as well, because it just kind of clicks that way. Oh, the cap's going to 78.3 fader. So, I mean, it can definitely still shoot. That's pretty much what I've worked with all year. Yeah, let's roll with this. Let's just do it. I think it'd be better, like, content build anyway, too. And it's only somewhat losing the speed. I don't know. This still has the potential to get 95, 94. It's just that, like, we're not going to get that off rip. If I ever hit Legend or something like that, though, this build would get that. Legend 1. Because then we'd be talking 3 more caps. If I'm at 93 speed, 92 agility, that's like, you know, pretty much there by the time we have all those extra season ones as well. A late game, we could always come back to a build like this. This definitely is like a one that like at the end of the year would be very nasty. 70 free throw, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's not desirable, but it's okay. Oh, my YouTube stream went away. Okay, there. We're back. Also, we got 150 people. Oh, 170. Wow. In the YouTube stream. If y'all could drop a like, I would appreciate it. I know on Twitch you can't really do anything to help the stream at all, but hey, yeah, if you YouTube guys want to help it out a little bit, feel free to. Yeah, let's roll with this. This is the way, for sure. I'm locked in. Now, technically, the only thing that's stopping me from being locked in is I am going to upgrade this and put my ball handle at 85, speed ball at 86. This is going to be a lot of, like, bullshit talk, so, like, I'm just here to, like, test this out, and you guys can weigh in what you think as well. Okay, bet the name stays as well. But I'm going to upgrade this. I'm going to try all these body shapes and stuff, and then see what we think. As far as if it changes the movement at all.
Actually, I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit. But hey.
You know, matter of fact, I think I have a better way to show you guys this too, because I already have one that had the other body shapes. So let's just go look at that real quick. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna change my appearance to the crew fit on this one, so we can recognize in the like VOD looking back at this which one was different. Mind you, it has the Legend Lightning launch and Gold Handles for days. I'm gonna try and do repetitive things over and over again to just make sure I'm showing it being done the same way. So I'm trying to think what I want to do. Probably just escape move straight into sprint, kind of like that. I would assume is like a easily replicable thing that we can do. You know, get little simple stuff like that. I'm trying to think what else would I like to show. Probably the step back into sprinting too. Some stuff like this. Okay, that one was a snatchback one, to be fair. But and this is toned that I use all the time. So let me just see if if I can tell the difference, because I already thought that was the case, but let me just see if I can tell the difference between these. Now, to be fair, I had shredded before, so I don't know if I've ever tried either of these. I know shredded was the one I was using though. The escape move looks pretty similar. Same with the step back. Holy, this thing is zipping too, by the way, with this Legend Lightning launch. That looked very similar. I heard there's a hidden attribute today called hands that determines how you catch the ball from passes. Any truth to that? No, it's for real. It's based off of, I believe, your best attribute between close shot, or no, not close shot, post control, ball handle, pass accuracy. Oh wait, my bad. I'm not supposed to change anything here. Holy, my dude looks fat as hell now with that stocky. Does this look like it's bursting slower though to y'all? Like, that seems slower to me. I don't know. I mean, that was awful, but it might have been a me thing. I don't know. That shit's very questionable. Oh, my bad. I don't have Twitch chat open either. I don't know, bro. I have 90 plus hands. My dude still doesn't catch the ball sometimes. I mean, it can be very dependent on the dude's pass accuracy that's throwing it to you as well. But I don't know. I've been very pleased with the level of, what the fuck? I've been very pleased with the level of like catches my teammates be getting with my pass ac being 92. It does look slower. Same badges. Yeah, it's still got the Legend Lightning launch and all that. This is stocky though. The other two were looking like they were faster. Now, granted, that one I just kind of, I don't know. I did the dribble move and it looked more like responsive, but Jesus Christ, I don't know. It's something about this. I can't like get this to do the right angles. Maybe it might be a me thing. Let's go back to toned. Show difference. Oh, I keep doing animations. Oh wait, wrong hand. Okay. Oh god. Okay, once again, that's me. Maybe I wasn't giving the other one an opportunity though by like not going downhill enough with it. Jesus. I'm all over the place. There's no delay. I don't have it as like the go online in the court, so this shit's kind of. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. To me, this does seem like it's moving quicker though when I'm doing it correctly. And it looked like Stocky was getting kind of the garbage shit. I'm probably not the perfect guy to be testing something like this either, to be fair, but I'm just working with what I got. When I found out certain releases can change dribble animations, I don't trust the body types anymore. I mean, I understand. It definitely looks different. Yeah, okay. I'm glad we have a couple of vouchers here, potentially. Yo, you ever bet Joe knows? How do you beat him? I've played him in previous games. To be real with you, I've only ever beat him in one game of him playing as a 5-out, and it was a series that we ended up losing. But, oh shit, I was supposed to just literally load that build up. But we go back a lot. So when I say this, don't think I mean I'd be beating him all the time. But we've done a lot of wagers in 22, 23. We beat him both times, but he was using a center and wasn't playing with like his 5-out black market team. He was like playing with dudes like Fana. Granted, it was a soup team. It had Fana, Tazo. Then the next one, I believe, who was on the other team? I actually don't remember. Anyway, long story short, we beat him when he was running center, but he's beat us in a lot of series when he's running 5 out.
Actually, I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a little bit. But hey,
if you want to really know, there was a little bit of a questionable thing that happened in one of them where we were winning by like 11 going into the 4th, and then Bauer's internet cut out. I'm not here to say that anybody did anything malicious, though, because that's very unlikely. But we ended up losing that because we ended up doing a spread. I had takeover. It was a real garbage ordeal that I don't really like looking back on very much. And we choked the game really bad in the 4th there. But, like, everybody knows spreads are fucking awful in Pro-Am. I hate them real bad. Where, like, if you're not familiar with the term, it means that the team that's winning by 11, you play the exact same amount of time that was left in the game, or at least, like, the same amount of quarters and a half or so, whatever the case may be. And you just load up a new game with that exact same score. So, long story short, you play the first quarter of the next game and end it after the first quarter is over, and you hold like a 11-point lead or something like that. But now, like, I don't know, it's just such an odd thing, and like obviously all takeover gets wiped out and stuff too. It's a really awkward ordeal. All right, I gotta load this up with the exact same stuff. I don't want any difference at all. Oh, speaking of, I almost just did. Pippin. KD. KD again. Pro. Kobe. And didn't have anything else changed on the build. We'll just take this off just because. Let me make sure it's locked in too. I'm gonna get on court and get off just to lock in the changes I made to the animations and stuff. Can't you hit go online in the my court add delay, or does that not work? Yeah, I already didn't do it for the first one though, so I'm gonna just not do it for this one either. Oh yeah, also here, let's figure out what body shape we're using. Did the other one have balanced, or I don't think so, right? I don't really remember. Anyway, we're gonna run slender here. Okay, hang on. I'll make sure we actually give this a fair opportunity. That didn't look quite as fast though. I don't know. I could be wrong, but do you see him doing that little? He's low key. No. Let me not talk about it yet. I don't want to placebo shit. I'm gonna just say it. It seems like there's a little bit more hitch in the step at the end there, if you feel me. Like, it feels like it's not like getting into a long run sprint very much. It feels like once I like do it, I'm like, you see that? You see that shit I was just talking about right there? Hitch. Wait, okay, I didn't seem like it was that egregious that time. I don't want to go on some crazy placebo talk. So, I'm going to refrain from saying that one looked like too crazy different. Still seemed like overall I was boosting like at a fine rate. Got buff here now. Oh, that time I did a hezzy. No, I was trying to do. I don't know. What do we think? I'm not sure. I didn't really see a huge difference in this one either. If I had to like lean anywhere, I'd say it seems kind of slow, but like, okay, that was awkward. That wasn't a dribble move that normally pops up. I don't know. That seems fine. here's balanced. I wasn't doing the step back on these either, to be fair. I probably should have given it a fair opportunity. Trying to make, I don't think the adrenaline is going to change anything about how I'm moving, obviously, but it would on 3 potentially, or like on 0. I mean, I don't really know what to think here. The stocky one was for sure like the worst I had played on, like undoubtedly. Let me try just dribbling around on this, see if I feel like the same as my other build. Well, one thing's for sure, it's not like it's debilitating. Like, this isn't bad by any means. If I was gonna run any of them, I do feel like balanced seems to be the like best one, other than the toned that I was using. Dude, I'm hitting these shit meters. I think this is comfortable enough that I could get behind it, even if it wasn't the exact same as toned. I mean, let me see. So, like, they give different burst animations for sure. Like, that Toots video was showing him just, like, simply sprinting to, like, the offhand or ball hand. I don't think I'll ever do some shit like that, though, to be fair. But, like, maybe you have to come to, like, a true, complete stop. I don't know. What the fuck? I mean, I've never even speed boosted out of an RT move like that. I've never just straight up speed boosted off no dribble move. You know, you could do that. I don't even know if I just like sync that up like crazy, like perfect timing, or like, because I've never even done an actual like speed boost out of no dribble move. I didn't know you could do that in this game. I don't know. This shit's kind of moving. I fucked up the speed boost on that one, though. Hey, let's go back to one that I was questionable of. Now that I got a good, yeah, Loki looks pretty fast. I think so too. Let me get a good look at this now. Let's compare it to one that I thought was bad. Like Slender, in my opinion, was moving kind of clunky. I shouldn't say that though. I kind of want y'all to like get your own opinions formulated however you'd like, but. My bad. That's me. It might just be a bit more placebo than I'm giving it credit for. Oh, that's me again. What meter is that you use? It's called Horn. I think, right? Yeah. It shows the whole meter the whole way through, even if the contest happens. So you can kind of see what just happened to you, I guess, if you get, like, contested. Sometimes it lies to you, though. That shit can be kind of, I don't know. hard to... I mean, what I like about it is you'll always see that window, pretty much. Like, it never will move, obviously, like I said. So if you get contested, it won't just random crazy shrink. Or I should say, once you fill the meter up, you don't just not see the rest of the dunk anymore. I don't know. I think I'm confident enough in that balanced to just roll with it on the build. I think it was the most like thin one that we had. Okay. Screw it, let's just test it one more time. Let's go to the buff, see what happens. Can you tell a difference from this and your 6.8? I would certainly say so. It definitely, like, it feels like I have takeover on. Like, you know what I mean? And that's about the speed with ball range that my my 6.8 gets to, but like the lightning launch is also probably just making a bit of a difference as well. Wait, hold on. Let me do that cross launch again. Why did it? This one looks like it's cross launching different. Wait, hang on. Let's just chuck it up. Okay, hang on. That was too far backwards, so. I mean, okay. Let's use that as comparison. That cross launch looked extremely fast. Let's go back to like balanced. This is tough though. It's a lot of just like skeptical things. Does it look like this animation's playing out longer, or am I just bullshitting? That one looked faster. I don't know. I'm trying to hyperanalyze shit like this. See, this is where I'd prefer to probably be doing this off stream because I'd spend a lot more time on it also, and like, I don't know, maybe not vocalize my opinions quite as much, which then probably doesn't set them in stone quite as much either, but I don't know. From what I'm saying so far, I don't think it's something I should be worried about on the build. These all move perfectly fine in comparison. Like, they're all playing perfectly good. So, not something I need to be concerned about, I don't think. Where are the caps going on this build? Well, we could put one right here, because that's what I'm going to do. We'll also put one on the standing dunk, 5 on the three-pointer, 5 on the perimdy. And then I forget what was left. I'm pretty sure it's like 3 on the agility and was it 3 on the speed? I think so. I'm pretty sure this leaves. Wait, no, it should leave 7 over still. Hang on, let me just make sure. 1, 2 on standing. Wait. Why the hell do I have one less driving dunk too? Did I have to do this to get the? Oh, wait. Oh, it's because I moved up the I moved the speed up in replacement to the driving dunk. So on this one I need to go 1, 2, 3, 8, 13. So now I have 6 to play with. So in which case I would +3 the agility, +3 the speed. So I'd have 93 speed, 92 agility. Okay, yeah. Because on this one, I had to do this, or otherwise, if I had 89 speed, I would only max out at 94. So it was just to set it up for long-term potential, pretty much, of getting more speed. I'm trying to think in the short term, what do I want? I probably just rock out with lower speed. Like, as in if I were to make the build right now, and what do I want? I definitely want 92 agility. Definitely want the 86 ball handle. Get both these, get all this, and then the 99 perim as well. I think, yeah, I'm definitely just waiting on the 3 speed, and I'd have to wait on one more thing too. Maybe I should actually just wait on the ball handle. What take you're using? It's going to be probably dish with pure speed with ball, but here, let's just well, first of all, I actually do want to make sure I get on a team that I want that keeps the jersey number 2. So this is the part where, honestly, fellas, I would end stream. But I guess I could just do this with y'all. It's so ugly and awkward, though, to just come out here and do this stupid scrimmage, like, as a 67 overall, you know? I mean, it's actually going to put you to sleep. But do you think Kobe Escape would be worth on this build? 88 ball handle. I don't know. Is it? I mean, I've familiarized myself with Jimmy so much. What I was actually curious of is if any of these dribble styles were any good. What even was in the conversation? It's like DeJounte Murray, Kobe White, and Shea. I was kind of just curious. I want to try it a little bit myself. Let me put the body shape on that I was actually trying to use, though. Oh, it was balanced. Okay. So what's the idea behind this build? Guard ball, run point. Holy hell. Yeah, that is a fast cross launch. Holy shit. What's the ball hand speed boost look like on this? It's kind of clunky. Yeah, it's pretty damn clunky. It's really bad, actually. Yeah, that cross launch is fire, though. But yeah, no, Levine's definitely the best. It's whatever. I don't even gotta lab him, probably. I tried Shea the other day, too. It was definitely the cross launch was good again, but also was not good with the ball hand speed boost. Holy shit, Kobe White is ass. Yeah, I don't think it's even a question, though, that this is faster than the 6.8. I mean, it's obvious. It should be, you know, but... Dude, not to mention, I mean, I'm going to have 99 speed with ball on takeover, too, so, like... that's going to be hidden. The only move that I'm questionable over it actually being better is this LT speed boost right here. I don't know that that's actually any faster than, like, my own 6.8. I don't know. Them cap breakers given... Yeah, they're given the 78.3, indeed. I mean, if anything, I could throw that on right now, probably, just because it's so cheap. Oh, your jump shot requires an 80. Okay. Have you ran with this low of a dunk yet? Oh, do you mean the 89? Or do you mean just in general the fact that I have it at 50 right now? Because low-key I was hitting them things. But it was on, I think it's like All-Star Park sliders, though. Let me just double check again. I mean, that's 60, 70. Yeah, it's... Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, I would normally be doing a lot of nitty-gritty shit like this on my own time, fellas, and I don't want to fumble anything about the build either, so I probably will just kind of be on some very slow, meticulous shit right here. Here, let's just get it over with, bro. I'm trying to lock in on getting to the Raptors. It's where I always go. It has number 8 available. I don't know. It's just what I do. Just do it as a 67 overall. Not do shit, but just dribble the ball around, pass, and I don't know. How much does takeover boost lower? Does the takeover boost lower if you do spew a ball and three-pointer? That's a good question. I could look for you, but what was cool about this is I get 98 on level 4. So I really do like that about it. Like if I were to mix it with 3, it only gets to 94 max anyway. And yeah, I think I am pure spew a ball. Because, yeah, I mean, between every quarter break, you go back down to level 4 or 5. So, like, to be hovering around pretty much 95 all game would be pretty nice. And then to be, like, a 95 or above pretty much all game as well. Oh, right. I don't even have the pass act high enough on the build currently to... Screw it. Let's rock blur. This is the first time I've used it all year. I'm about to dribble the hell out the ball and just wait, okay, workout. Yeah, with the Raptors. Sorry, fellas, it's gonna be a boring 5 minutes or so, but it's whatever.
Every team does its work.
This build looks so nice, and I will copy it, although I would like to try and get 90 driving. Oh, 93 driving. You could probably roll with the lower speed for now. It also depends on how many caps you have, too, because I guess, you know, we are playing with quite a bit myself, to be fair. Yo, fuck that, coach. Put me on point guard. Who is that even? Quickly? But yeah, 5-minute scrimmage. Got to get a C+. That's all that really needs to happen. I'm just the kind of guy that cares about this because aesthetics do matter for me in the video shit. And I just like having something like number 8 or something that does look like somewhat clean. And I just like having, you know, I just am Mr. Number 8, I guess. $85 fast enough for a 6'8"? 85 what? Speed? That's definitely fine. Dang, they ain't even giving me two-way tenacity in here, man. Huh. This shit is moving, though. Oh, and I can get my takeover buffed up, too. So, like, now we can actually see what it kind of looks like. This is actually cool. We could, you know what? Screw it. Put me on the center. I'm trying to thug it out down here. It does look hilarious trying to guard someone like Jakob down here. Bro's 7-1 with this shit. And my ratings are garbage too because I haven't upgraded it, obviously. So I probably will get dogged. Let's not take that too seriously. But that shit is moving though, bro. Oh my god. What was that, level 3? That's like 95 speed ball, I think. Which Pro-Am leagues are y'all in? We're actually going to sign up for WR. We're in it now, which is like a UPA league. It's like, you know, I would argue probably the highest comp level there is. But, yeah, it's going to be the only one that I'm in. And I'm going to have an affiliate code with that shit, too. So, you guys will catch me potentially coming out here with... Oh, fuck. Missed the leg. You guys will catch me out here potentially plugging that in the videos, showing that you can get like $5 off or $10, something like that. I don't remember what, for if your team ever wants to sign up for it. But I'm not going to go too hard on like plugging it like real crazy because I understand that, you know, well, first of all, it's going to be late sign up. Like you'd be late to signing up for it if you waited until I dropped that. But secondly, not often that, you know, you guys are going to have a whole Pro-Am team that's, like, down for the leagues and stuff. Why the hell am I not having Shafty back on here? I've never not had that on. I just made a 94 block 610 that will turn into a lockdown. The lockdown... Oh, shit. Oh, God, I don't even have ball. Oh, God, I just lost so much teammate grid. Or, wait. Maybe I didn't. Dude, we are moving though. Alright, let's see this in action. 99 speed of ball. Wondering if you want an MVP in any league? I haven't played any this year. This shit, I didn't play any last year either, to be fair, for the whole year, just because, I don't know, game was ass. But, All right, let's see this. 99 speed with ball. Oh my God. Let's see it more in real action. Oh, fuck. Here, I'm going to deny the screen with it, too. Oh, and I lost take. Oh, well. I'll tell you what, though, homie. If I do use that 6'8" for the Pro-Am leagues, I could see myself probably, like, getting some... I mean, it's a stat-munching build of all time, you know what I mean? It's like triple-double machine. The way I play, I'm getting like 20. I mean, you could see the gameplay that we had last night playing the matchup chats. Like, it's a stat hoarder. All right, we're almost done here. Do you have any idea when we will see clips of this build in action? I'm gonna hopefully play it tomorrow. Oh God, don't tell me they're an intentional foul. I don't have my free throw. Holy speed with ball. Do we see this shit in action right now? Oh my God. I'm gonna play with it tomorrow, hopefully, in the summit. And I'll probably have clips / gameplay of it. And I'll hopefully make it the next video. I was gonna do a rate my build vid, that's currently on the Twitter pinned. But I mean, this shit is insane. Okay, he actually caught me on that one though. But look at this though, flying. Dude, I couldn't tell you last time I beat a bot off the dribble. But to be fair, it is this stupid scrimmage. I don't think this shit should be taken too serious. But practically averaging 20, 10, and 20 triple-double. Pretty much, yeah. I think so.
Excellent work, man. Really well.
Yo, peep how my teammate grade just
really
went down to a
appreciate
C+,
that,
by the way.
So what's next?
All right, look, you're
At the
done
end
for
there.
day. I can't guarantee you anything, obviously, but I can.
What take are you using? It's currently Blur.
You made a very persuasive case for yourself.
But
listen, we'll be in
oh
touch.
shit, my bad. I didn't even peep. I can just skip. It's currently Blur, but I'm gonna change that to Dish probably. Yeah, Devo. I will say though, that one's gonna be pretty limited in terms of who makes the vid. Like, it was like I was saying, and I would very much so recommend you that for the next one, if I didn't get to your video, maybe submit it again on the next as well, because for this next one, it's only going to be one build per position. So I'm only going to have one point guard, one shooting guard, one lock, one power forward, so on and so forth. I'm not sure if I make this or your 6'8". I'll wait to hear your take on the 6'6" after you try it. I got you.
You know who is 2 picks from now. Barring something totally unexpected, you're still on track.
Okay, I have to answer this shit.
They're seriously considering drafting you.
Yeah, tell them we're not interested.
Oh,
I did.
wait.
And if you're
Okay.
set on that, they'll respect you.
Right here. Go to the Raptors and come off the bench. Yep.
Yeah, tell them thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah,
I'm good on.
tell them thanks, but no thanks. Anyway, what I was gonna say though, you could kind of just inference based off of like the ratings that these have, that if you do find yourself to be more of a point guard, like you want to really like be offensive, this is probably better offensively than my 6'8", and probably, but I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a question that it's better defensively than my 6'8", but where it's gonna hurt a lot is rebounding. So that's what it could be, a complete deterrent to the build, because I do function as my team's rebound crasher on offense, and I still crash the boards defensively, but I don't think they need me defensively. Like we have 2 6'11", 96 rebound guys sitting in the corners, and still Bonnie, who's also at like an 80 rebound range as well. I don't think they need me on the boards quite as much defensively. But yeah, offensively, this is taking quite a hit. It's going down 9 ratings and 1 level of rebound chaser. But man, I mean, it's so much faster. Yeah, physicals and playmaking in the perimeter. Like, the way this build stands out is that it's obviously, I mean, 78 was the fastest I've used on my speed of ball so far, and the lightning launch only being, like, you know, silver, naturally. Now this has a natural gold and can get +2'd up to legend, and still has, like, you know, more about 11 more speed with ball than I normally use, for that matter, as well. But okay, So now I'm locked in. Let me just make sure I'm number 8. Yeah, I mean, I should be good to upgrade the build. Do we like this title more, or do you guys think the horse title is cooler for a 6'6" point guard? I think that's fire. Like, to have, I think it's a tough decision because to be a two-way playmaking slasher is actually pretty cool because it sounds like the two-way slashing playmaker. But yeah, I mean, I could have horse on this shit, which also sounds really comp. Okay, so we are locking in on that. I'd rather keep that. Two-way playmaking slasher's tough. It really is, man. I'll spend 2 specialization ones here and then a regular one. Let me count this up real quick because I do need to see it. Let me hit the notes on this. New 6'6". Caps. Plus 5'3". Must have. I'm probably at least doing plus 1 dunk. Definitely plus 1 standing too. So that's a total of, I mean, that's 2 more we'd use. We have 6 more points left over. Okay, yeah, so I think the ball handle's going to have to wait until Season 3. Because what I think's going to happen here is I'm going to use 2 specialization points on agility. Then 1 regular one right here as well. So let me just, here, I'll show you. Or actually I can't because I don't have it upgraded yet. It's going to be 1, 1. That's 2. 7 right here. Then 8. Then specialization. Season 3 would then go here. And then vet 2 would go into the plus 3 speed. So I'm going to play with 90 speed for now. And 85 ball handle for now. But then when I hit vet 2 and season 3, they'll apply to those 4 points right there. And everything else will be set up. So we should be good to go right there by just rolling with that. Yeah, screw it. Let's upgrade it. I'm good with this weight too. It's gonna conserve a lot of stamina. Oh, also I'm gonna have to probably buy some VC. I actually haven't had to do this much at all on the game, but that opportunity calls. I haven't been playing the game as much either. It's kind of the other reason it's not been racking up. Will you plus 2 poster? Nah, I'm still gonna roll with just silver. You think we're gonna get a cool badge for season 3? I like takeover surge. Oh, dude, true. Yeah, I hope it's decent because I agree. Takeover surge was pretty solid. I'm gonna just max everything out. Screw it. Why not? Let me see how expensive that mid-range actually is. That shit like 18k VC, bro. Whatever. 1 sec. I am going to hide my screen real quick. Obvious reasons. Let you guys read the chat and stuff. Okay, yep. Only 78.3? Yeah. 100%. I've played with it plenty of times. I'm cool with it. Okay. Yeah, we got the chats interacting right there. What's good Twitchers is crazy. Okay, so this should be all locked in, and then like I said, we'll make sure we get these caps correct on this too. Point guard, everything's all good. Got that Rim Guardian potential as well. Should be cool. Let's do it. All right, so now we go 89, 82. Plus 5 here, and then plus that. Wait, whoa. Okay, hang on. Let me do that real quick too. Let me just pick the rebounding specialization and put those in first. I've done this a couple of times. It delays it where it makes it so your rebounding spec like ones don't pop up just yet. But give it like a minute and it probably will. Okay, yeah. So now we go back in. Boom. Put those on already. Run a game in random rec to really test it. I think I'm gonna get all the like hot zones and shit first. I'd like to lock in on something like that. Okay, so yes, do that. And then one regular one right here as well. Alongside this, and this. Yeah. So eventually I will put the +1 like I was saying, and then the +3 speed from the vet 2, and then the ball handle for hitting the season cap. So yeah, this looks good. It's exactly what we were shooting for. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, one extra standing dunk is cool, you know. What up, Go Hawks? This build looking crazy. It really is, man. That 99 paired with the agility is about to be hidden, bro. Like, look at all that shit you're getting off the caps. Now, to be fair, I'm going to have to really figure out what to put these badge elevators on, too. Which is also nice that we have that from the new season as well. I'll probably be really getting toward that. I don't know if I want to pay for the season shit off rip like I have the last two, though. It's kind of egregious paying $50-something to, like, level skip everything. I don't know. We'll see. I am a content creator at the end of the day, but I do like to try and be a man of the people as well and not do too much do as I say, not as I do type beat. But all right, anyway, this is good. This is how we want it set up. A lock with this type of offense is nuts. I can't wait to try this build. Yeah, man. It's all just hinged off the three-pointer, for real. Like, when you have to get the three naturally, it's so, like, rough trying to fill out the build. But cap breaking the three is, like, insane glitch value. And then to still have something good value of, like, 94 prim all the way up to 99 is also very nice to have. Pretty desirable, you know? All right, yep, let's do it. Okay, no different name off that. Interesting. It's 70 to skip? Jesus. My fault. I probably had less because I bought the, because I got the thing for free. Like the, whatchamacallit. Oh, what the hell? Okay, yeah, over here. Yeah, the, Pro Pass or whatever. Hall of Fame Pass. So I got like 10 level skips. So I technically had to skip like, you know, 30 rather than 40. But that was only season 1 that I got it for free. So anyway, let's lock in on these, see what we're doing here. So what do we think needs to be elevated? I mean, it's got to be Challenger, right? That shit's going to be egregious trying to get. So I think we just lock that in right now. Yeah, like no doubt. This is fine. I can grind this. I can grind this. I think I go pick dodge or Challenger. And then what else am I cap breaking? It's going to be slippery off ball, but whatever, bro. I mean, like, that's just going to be one that has to... It is what it is. I'm not using an elevator on that shit. And then it was the ankle assassin. I'm cool with grinding that too. So yeah, let's just lock that in. Challenger. And pick dodger. Yeah, this would not be great to grind for sure. Let's just do it. All right, so after we have that, Paint Patroller is for sure receiving the tier 2 plus 2, I think. Yeah, Dimer will be getting a tier 1 or tier 2 plus 1. The tier 1 plus 1, it's ironic I can actually run Ankle Assassin right now because I only have 85 ball handle. I already have the handles for days on that too, so I mean pretty much there was a couple to debate this between. We could do Interceptor or handles for days, or or Ankle Assassin, or Set Shot when I eventually get it. As of now, let's just roll with this. I could probably actually put Set Shot here while I'm grinding the shooting hot zones and stuff. Okay, this Rebound Chaser, this Box Out Beast for now. Wait, why not don't do Pick Dodger? Why is that? Do you think it's like super easy to grind or something? It's too late. Probably High Flying right here for now. It might even just stay also. These badges are crazy. Yeah, it really... This is looking like a nasty, nasty build. This final slot is going to be kind of lame. I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of like use out of it. But to be fair, it's not something we can rely on consistently because like someone was just saying earlier, we don't even know what the next one's going to be other than like the takeover surge. So it's probably okay that I can't even really rely on something like this. If I had to assume, I'm probably just going to say I'm going to roll with like, I mean, for now, since it's takeover surge, let me think based on what I actually like want. Maybe Rise Up, I guess. I don't know. Slippery Off Ball could be cool. Get like real cut heavy. This obviously is going to be Legend anyway. Yeah, let's just do... Screw it, bro. Let's just do it. It's the only one we don't have great like use out of, but... So things I gotta grind: Aerial Wizard, Off-Ball Pest, not a big deal. Set Shot, I'll get that pretty easily as well. And then On-Ball Menace is gonna be a bitch for sure. Arguably for the season 3, I might use that. I mean, it's 6 days away. I would like to still play on the build, honestly. I mean, realistically, if I come out here and play Rec with either my boys or stream, I'll probably just guard ball at all times, and I'll be able to get that up pretty easily. So, it's also pretty realistic. Yeah, look at this, though. This is the first time I've ever ran a Legend badge except for, like, pass accuracy stuff. So, having Lightning Launch, Challenger, On-Ball Menace, and Pick Dodger. Off-Ball Pest, too. Pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. Here, let's put everything together, though. Man, hold on. I'm gonna name them too. Okay, so we got Speed with Ball plus Dish. Yeah, here I'll do the lowercase on those. I'm gonna do Speed with Ball for all of them. However, we do have the Rim Guardian capabilities. I'll probably give Poster... I'll probably run... Damn. What do I run for this? What do we want for the final one? There's too many options in this shit. I have Dish, Poster, and Rim Guardian. Do I put Blur or Glue? Probably Glue, right? Here's the crazy thing about this shit, too. I might really give this a shot as well, because with Glue, I think blocks just can't get takeover fast enough. They don't get takeover in the game. I am going to get takeover. I'm running the point guard at 5 out, and I'm getting a lot of assists, a lot of dunks, a lot of all that shit, you know? So I don't know. I might be the perfect kind of guy to try some shit like this. Feels like anytime I run Dishmaster, I almost always have take the whole game. Been hard to use any other ability, TBH. Yeah, that's true. I will agree that it's actually seems it's a bit easier to get as well, just because of the nature of like assisting more. Poster Machine was very easy for me to have as well. I assume something like this would be harder, but still, like I was saying, I might be the perfect person to try like these types of takeovers just because I truly can like, you know, make use of them. Because I am gonna have takeover a lot more of getting dunks and assists and like, you know, rebounds and stuff like that. I think you're right. I probably won't run Blur at all. It'll probably just be Poster. And honestly, what you could argue is that I probably won't even run Poster anyway. And maybe a fun thing I could do is run Hydration Hero on one of these and have it boost up. I mean, shit. Like for now, technically Speedster would be worth. But yeah. I mean, it could still be good. Yeah. I mean, at level 4, I'd have 99 speed when I eventually get to +3, and then it'll be 98 agility. It could be fun to try, at least. But for now, I probably just won't even run any of that at all. This shit's looking fire, though, man. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I kind of do want to run the horse. I think... Oh, wait, shit. Balanced. Oh, like, tell me this ain't comp, though. You see a 6'6" dude out here with horse. I hear what you're saying, though, with the two-way playmaking slasher. It's also clean. I don't know what I want to do with that. Oh, no, am I late? Did you figure out how to glitch the system with the 6'6"? This is what we're running with for right now. So, no, unfortunately, we didn't find any, like, crazy way to do it. But, I do have the completed version here. So, when I get the Vet 2, I'm going to put +3 on the speed. And then when I get the Season 3 cap breaker as well, I'll put the ball handle 86. And then we're going to be rocking with what we have right here for quite a while at that point then. Two-way play slash all the way. It's tough, man. I hear what you're saying, but the 6'6" horse is so cool, man. Like, and it could have, like, it could be Rim Guardian Horse. When I do a video for Rim Guardian, I'm for sure changing the name to Horse. That shit would be so cool. Nice build. Appreciate you, man. You speaking facts on the glue. My lock almost never gets it, but since you're point guard, you're definitely going to get it. Yeah. Man. It's going to be fun, too, in rec, like, running something like this. I've never really ran, you know, random rec or, like, playing with, just, like, you know, solo queue. And it'll even still be fun when we do it with the viewers, too. Because, really, like I said, like, I can come out here and truly guard the other team's point guard. Like, I should be able to fight through screens, and I should be trying to, for that matter. Is 82 standing dunk, does it get you something over 81? No, just simply, it's just to make the standing meters, like, more makeable, I guess. And it's a long story, but I was going to put the extra cap breaker point into the dunk to get to... Well, I guess I ended up doing that, technically. But long story short, it was one of the better value places to put, because I could take the close shot down and then end up with the standing dunk where we're at with that 79 or whatever. I guess arguably, since I went lower on the dunk, I probably could have gone down to 68 on it as well and gone down to 78 standing and then cap broken into 81. But it wasn't something I even want to do anyway. I really would like to have this, truth be told, even higher than 82, but I think it'll be okay. Let me put those dunk animations on too, and I could kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. Dribble moves are all good. Nothing needs to change. Put you guys on to the GOAT right here real quick. Ridiculous too that the requirements are so low. Maybe I'll try... Wait. Oh yeah, I could try Caruso now. But that's more... It's more of an offensive thing. I'm not even going to run one of these. Why am I even sitting down here anyway? I'm not touching this shit. Let me think. What did I have? It's not Zion. Zion's garbage. I think it was small. Oh. Wait. Do I not have... Oh, right, duh. It was Julius Randle. That's the good one. Okay, my bad. I was thinking Zion for some reason on that. Yeah, it's Zion right here for the Euro. Nothing there. Simmons floater's like, okay. I don't know. I'm never going to do it, though, to be fair. But Zion reverse was solid. And I think Zion regular layup is also what I was running. We don't have access to some of those hop jumpers I was using. I don't remember if the one I was using on the other build, I don't think it mattered. I think it was it normal 2 I was using? People were recommending it for the dribbling. I don't remember which. I don't really care about this either, to be honest. But just run Keegan. Normal 2 for the pull-up, even though, once again, not really using shit like that. I would probably just not run a go-to. That was one thing I was liking out of that 83 pointer, was I was able to get that. But anyway, now let's just put together a custom jumper and then the custom dunk as well. So, what do we run? I didn't fully come to the conclusion of this. Let me see. I'm going to put the reverses on also. So I have quick drops and Obi. In theory, I could run LeBron if I really think I need another one. I'm going to run these 3 standing packages too. If I really needed to, I like put another one on. I could probably put D-Book on too, but I was planning on Derek Jones, I guess. I don't know why I even thought that too, but I could probably just run Pro Elite for this and then run the Pro Contacts for the lobs. I think I'm cool with running this for now, and I'll see if I feel like I should add any extra. This one's decent, but I don't think it's worth adding to the list. I think at that point I'd rather just quick drops pop off, to be honest. Yeah, let's just roll with that for now. For the jump shot creator, I might need a little bit more. I might need to look at my old ones. I'm pretty sure I... Can you look for your favorites in this? Yeah, okay. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's like this. But I'm going to go double check just to make sure. Oh, fuck. You know what I messed up? Oh, god dang it. It's not that big a deal, but I put it in slot 1. I'll probably just delete this fucking build right here. It is tough, though. For Builder Lab Sesh, I was really enjoying the fact that it was in slot 1. I don't know. It'll be cool for loading up just easy, but still, yeah. It's a little unfortunate. Okay, 82 Baloo, but 18 Corver. I don't know why they change your animation or your appearance and shit like that. Okay, 82, 18. All right. Well, that is pretty much everything. Oh, here. Let me just throw them on too. You wouldn't believe the shit that some of this stuff is capable of when it comes to dribbling, but... And then I use this one for protecting the ball if they're trying to foul or, like, reach. Sure. I don't think anything else matters. I'll deal with shit like that later. My ISO lock has 75 driving dunk and 58 pass act. Should I cap break pass act instead? I mainly play 3s and 5s. What does your dunk go to? If it could get to like 80-ish, that's very meter dunkable in my opinion. And then you could actually like do something like that. But what's the best free throw if I have it low? Non-starter 5? That is tough. I'm not gonna lie. Let me think what I was running. I think I was running J. Cole. No requirements, and it's like something you can use on every build. The thing is that 2K Lab shows that there's green windows on free throws, and I can't just leak their info to y'all like right here. I mean, I shouldn't at least. J. Cole's not a great statistical free throw. It's not like some upper echelon shit, but honestly it's very easy timing queue, as you can see, and you can run it on every single build. So I don't know, I think that's a plus to that. We appreciate you, LakerFan. Hey, appreciate you, man. All right, well, I think that's everything. Now I'd like to low-key get my hot zones. Here, let me change the appearance on this shit. All right, we're all good. Oh, and this. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why I got to do shit like this every single time, but I definitely just... I like to customize it. Watch me speedrun it, though. I lied, I'm not really speedrunning great, but... Nope. The speed run. Oh, what the hell? Yo, this thing's never been big. Why is that like that? It's never been like bigger than the... Huh. Maybe I just never noticed it. I swear it's never exceeded the half-court circle, though. But... it's whatever. Alright. Oh, yeah, and make these. Oh, you're 90% to starter 4? I would definitely just plan on that then, honestly. I should turn on the online latency too. What's the highest green window free throw? I actually don't even know. I'm running drop it low just because I have the timing queue down like really good for myself. So yeah, OB top and dunks, quick drops, plus 89 dunk in general. It probably will be smaller meter dunks, I would assume, than what I'm used to, you know. But I mean, 89 is still always very hittable. Anywho, let me see. Like I said, should be playing COD with my dad today. Let me just double check if he's called or anything. Nope. But Chris Godwin is questionable instead of healthy. All year. I tell you what, that latency really does add a lot of, like, you really don't dribble the same way on this shit, but it's cool. This shit is still moving really, really fast. I did want to kind of lab out with this a little bit too, see if like the dunk range changes much. I don't think I'm gonna run into it too bad, but maybe in some awkward settings where I like, you know, kind of take a weird angle on it, it might be a little tougher to get a dunk to pop. I actually do wonder too. Let me try something that I've obviously able to do on other builds. We'll do the D-book into the meter dunk. I don't do this often. Oh shit, I messed it up on the mechanics. Okay, yeah, obviously it's not getting as good of range on that. Okay, I'm doing it too quick now too. Hold on. Okay, so it can still pop off dunks from there. You running with this build tonight? I'm probably not playing too much 2K tonight is the thing. I'm probably playing COD with my dad. Okay, I'm fucking this up. I haven't done it in so long. Now, I will say that one, I'm not getting as much range on this. I think I'd have to do it from like closer. What if I do this combo? Yeah. I'm just trying to see if I can pop off dunks from as far though. Or if there's like limited range on it. Okay, I'm doing it too quick though, because I can for sure get into the range. Yo, what up, Miracle? I might have to put on more dunk packages too, because it seems some of these Obi-Wans aren't popping off. Fucking hell. I don't think I want to put LeBron on though. That one's a little peculiar that I couldn't get a dunk to. Okay, this shit is actually insane though, how little I'm like able to do this properly myself right now. I don't know, that is questionable though. I might really just not be able to dunk from as far. Yeah, because I'm not getting them on that. It's alright though. I'm just play around it a little bit more. I was curious how that would look for a 6'6", you know. Not that it matters on this move in particular, I'm just using it as kind of a benchmark for testing. Okay, yeah, that one for sure I'm holding forward, so it just truly does have limited range. It's not by a lot, though. I labbed the 6'6" last night after you ended stream. I got everything you wanted, but it takes 20 cap breakers to get speed and agility to 94, 92 as well. You know what's crazy? It probably is like literally this exact same thing. I can show you. I'm assuming you're new to the stream here on like, you know, today. I've spent 15 technically right now. So I have 4 more left over. That'll be 19. I'm going to get speed 93. Agility's already 92. And then I have the +1 ball handle that's going to get applied right here. So that's the 4 that I have. So if it were 20, in theory, you're probably talking the exact same thing as me, because I'd be spending in it. If it was 20, it'd be 4 speed right here and 1 ball handle. Because I've spent a total of 15 on my build currently, with the specialization included. But anyway, I think I am going to call it here, though. And I'll probably just grind this My Career shit on my own. And then I'll probably play tomorrow with probably my boys on the summit. I'll maybe get to some rec streams. Probably when I actually hit Vet 2. That's where I'd prefer to do it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I need to get some food too before I get on some COD. Let me check out if there's anybody I can raid real quick. See if Spam's live or something. Probably not though. Yeah, he's not. Let me see what Bauer's doing real quick before I... Okay. Oh, yeah, he's on Summit. Okay. We could send you to Splash Edition too. He's playing... Oh, he's playing the Open of Hoff. What do y'all want? You want to see Splash playing some comp shit or Bauer playing the Summit? For Twitchers, that is. I'm gonna load it up real quick though, but yeah, I don't know. First person to say anything, or I might just pull the trigger on something. A little bit different. What's the best place to send you the build? Probably Twitter. It's cool though. I'm probably gonna end it right here. I already made the thing, so I mean, you know, I'm not gonna change anything of what I did. I've already rated Bauer before. Actually, I don't know. Splash be getting... He's in some comp shit. Let's not distract him. I'm gonna send y'all to Bauer. Alright, Twitch. Sending you out. I'll catch you guys... maybe tomorrow I'll stream the Summit on this build. That could be kind of fun. I might actually do that. We'll see. I'll let y'all know. Anyway. Alright. Sending Twitch out. And then, yeah, YouTube, I'm gonna end here as well. Appreciate y'all watching.